sound weird, but ever since I was a kid, I've dreamed of having a zombie girlfriend.
Please, I don't want to hurt you. I didn't choose to become a zombie. Deep down, I'm just a regular girl who wants to be loved.
You are one twisted perv, man. You want to get it on with a zombie chick? I don't remember saying anything about getting it on. Whatever. I think it'd be cool. How is doing a zombie girl cool? I can't really explain it. There's just something about him.
Well, recent studies suggest that men are attracted to vulnerable women. Perhaps that's why he finds them so appealing, you think?
We know you're smart. You don't have to rub it in, Einstein.
Oh, okay.
The guys just don't get it. I can't say I blame them. It's hard to explain, especially since I don't really understand the attraction myself. This is Shirioji Temple. There's nothing particularly special about it, except it's my home. I live here with my grandpa, Jagoro, my old man, Doan, the temple priest, and my kid sister, Mara. My dad makes breakfast, but other than that, she does all the housework. You don't meet many 12-year-olds like her.
We are thankful for this meal.
Thanks.
Miro, dear, why is there slimy green stuff floating in my miso soup?
Don't freak out, Grandpa. It's just cabbage.
I'll be damned.
That's Babu. He's a stray cat who became a part of the family when I found him wandering the temple grounds.
Wow.
Miro, why is there slimy green stuff floating in my miso soup?
Like I said, it's cabbage, Grandpa.
Grandpa's senility can be stressful, but our family's pretty happy. Well, there's one down here. My mom died when I was little. I barely even remember her anymore. Life is easier when your memories start to fade. We still miss her, but it gets a little better every day. Our family's happy. At least we were, until one of us died.
Chihiro, I'm so sorry. He just jumped out in front of my truck. I didn't have time to stop.
He was hit by an old man from the neighborhood who I'd known forever. It's not like I could rage at the guy, so I just cried, like a baby.
Sorry about this, kids. We're not allowed to hold services for animals inside the temple. Personally, I don't mind, but it might upset our parishioners. They just don't understand what we're going through.
Hey, brother.
What?
I know as temple children we're supposed to stay strong, but would it be okay to cry at a time like this?
Yeah, we're only human.
True.
Babu's death hurt more than I ever could have imagined. He wasn't even that old. He should have had a long life ahead of him. But it was taken from him far too soon. It wasn't fair. That's when a crazy idea popped into my head. Found it. I went to visit a relative in Tohoku last year, and as we were sorting through stuff to donate to a local museum, I came across something amazing. It wasn't really a book per se, more like a collection of notes. It was so beat up I couldn't even tell when it was written. The museum's curator told us it wasn't worth anything, but after skimming through it, I was sure they were notes on the reanimation process. I knew it was probably a load of bull, but I figured it couldn't hurt to give it a try. I chose an abandoned hotel as my lab. I knew nobody would come looking for me here. My love of zombies is about to be put to the test. What am I gonna do when there's a real one right in front of me? I'm gonna bring you back to life, Babu. Things got weird on the second day. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Oh, he's up to something.
Just hang in there, little buddy. Faruya, are you even listening to me, dude? Yeah, I'm listening. You know, you're a terrible liar. The apathetic look on your face totally gives you away. Come on. Why would I lie about something like that? Fine, then why don't you share your thoughts on the subject? And that was? I knew you weren't listening. I was talking about how our school's different from Sanka girls. Well, I can think of one glaring difference. Sanka Academy students are some of the brightest and most beautiful girls in Japan. Meanwhile, the boys at our school are a bunch of dopey schmucks. I know they're superior to us in every way, but why do we have to take different routes to school? Maybe because Sanka's on the opposite side of the river. But they're so far away! The only reason I came to Shia was I thought I'd meet a nice young lady, or two, or three. How am I gonna meet the woman of my dreams when I can't even get close enough to charm him? More like scare him. Hey, have you heard about the celebrity hottie? You'll want to swim across the river when you see her, trust me. Look, there she is! You see the girl with the long black hair? She's the daughter of the Sanka Girls Academy director, Rhea Sanka. Wow, you guys have no idea what you're missing. She's beauty and elegance personified, and her family is thinking loaded, so when we get married, I won't ever have to work again! She's her own person, you know. No, come on! Don't tell me you wouldn't want to follow in your parents' footsteps!
Delivery!
Thanks for swinging by, Ronco. I really appreciate it. Mero's at a school function, so I had to improvise for dinner.
You just say the word and I'll be right over, Uncle. It's nice to get a break from the restaurant and Mom.
I bet it is.
It's so quiet. Where's Chihiro?
Probably lying down in his room again.
Is he okay?
Well, I'm no psychologist, but I get the feeling he's depressed. I would be too if I lost my best friend.
Oh, he misses Babu. Wakey wakey!
What do you want, Wonko?
Oh, please, don't get up. Here you go.
Oh, right. I forgot I lent this to you.
That's not the only thing you forgot, Short Bus. You promised you'd come to my place over the weekend to pick it up.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I had a busy weekend.
You expect me to believe that? You were sitting here watching movies alone when you could have watched it with me.
Hey, can I ask you something, Wonko?
That would be miss to you.
Hi, Miss Wonko.
What's up?
Is there a girl at your school named Rhea Sanka?
Well, yeah. Why you ask?
I was just wondering if she's cool.
I couldn't tell ya. I don't know her, but she's the director's daughter, so she's kind of hard to miss. She's okay, I guess. Why the sudden interest? Don't tell me I've got the hots for you, hard dog.
That's asking a simple question. Elsie Taco was making a big deal about her.
I thought you were in here sulking because Babu died, but you're just daydreaming about some chick.
That's not true. Would you like to hold me already?
Okay, guess I'll catch you later.
Bye.
You better not forget to come by again this weekend. Who knows what'll happen? I might decide to have my way with you.
She's insane.
And bring another zombie movie for me to borrow.
Just take one with you now.
See you this weekend!
Ranko Saoji is my cousin. She works for her family's restaurant, and she's a sophomore at Sanka Academy. Jeez, why does she like playing the bossy older sister? She's only a few months older than me.
So he's got a thing for Rhea Sanka.
Probably would have been smart to make a copy first. The book is incredibly fragile, and there's a page that's unreadable. It's calling for some kind of poisonous plant, but its name is completely blacked out. I had tried using water hemlock the night before, but that didn't work. this one'll do the trick. I feel bad carrying Babu around in a cooler. If I can't get this to work by the weekend, I'm gonna bury him. Here we go again.
What did I do to deserve this? I wish I was never born into a psychopath! I just want to be a normal teenager! I want to be able to have friends and go out like other girls my age! It's not fair you're so overprotective! I've always been the perfect daughter, so why can't you trust me? I'm not a baby anymore! I've been hiding.
Poor girl. It sounds like her parents are pretty hard on her.
I follow your rules. I do everything you tell me. And I've kept your secret. Even though it hurts. I don't care if you're just trying to commemorate my growth, Father! I don't like you taking naked pictures of me on my
Now what'll I do? So, it's really coming down, isn't it?
Please! Don't tell anyone what you heard! I'm begging you! I'll do anything! Nobody knows! He'd be so angry! Promise you won't tell!
Okay, I promise. But can I talk about the stuff that I heard last night?
You heard what I said at the well yesterday, too?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have mentioned that, huh?
I wish I could just curl up and die. I'd be better off that way. Maybe I could come back as someone else and live a happy life.
Things at home might be tough, but it's not worth dying over. I don't want to sound insensitive, but it's kind of nice to know you trust fund kids have it hard too. We think you've got it easy just because you're wealthy. I can only imagine what it's like to have overbearing parents constantly shoving rules and etiquette down your throat. If I had to deal with that crap, I bet I'd be out there screaming my head off with you.
So what brings you here? Are you trying to escape your troubles like I am?
Oh, no.
No way! You're bringing him back from the dead? That's amazing! Are you sure it's going to work?
It hasn't yet, but I'll keep trying. I don't know what to expect, but even if he comes back as a zombie, it's better than not having him around.
I guess so.
I don't think Babu's gonna be too jazzed about joining the Legion of the Undead, but I'm hoping he won't hold it against me. I know it's selfish, but I just want my little buddy to be part of my life again. It's a win-win situation. I get Babu back and he gets... Now that I think about it, maybe it'd be better for both of us if I gave up.
No! You can't give up on Babu yet! I'm sure he'd be happy to see you, even if it meant he had to become a zombie!
Well, that's one way to convince me.
I just realized you never told me your name.
Oh, it's Chihiro.
I'm Rhea. Nice to meet you.
Don't you mean nice knowing you? I didn't think you'd be sticking around.
Oh. Actually, I was wondering if it'd be okay for me to come back tomorrow.
Huh? You for real? Why would a proper lady like you want to help out a nerdy guy like me?
I've always wanted a pet, but my father won't allow it because he's a germaphobe. If this works and we bring Babu back to life, it'll be the closest I've ever been to having a furry friend. Oh, I mean, he's your cat, but I hope you let me play with him.
Well, maybe. Earlier you said you would do anything I want, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You want to play with Babu? Then prove your loyalty by acting as the test subject for the potion.
You want me to drink it?
That's right. Didn't you say you wanted to die and come back as someone else? This is your chance to become a zombie. I was only kidding. never had a boyfriend?
I want to, but I can't. It's my father. Fine, you win. Alright, what about you?
What about me?
Well, have you ever had a girlfriend before?
I haven't met the right girl.
You don't have any right to tease me about never having a boyfriend when you've never had a girlfriend.
I don't want one. I have no interest in dating regular girls.
Why's that?
My heart has been stolen by the beauties of the undead.
What?
I know you think I'm joking, but I'm not. They're just the only ones who do it for me. I've loved them ever since I was a little boy. I would totally have a girlfriend right now if I could find a zombie girl. But they don't exist, so what can you do? Call me crazy, but I refuse to give up hope. I mean, you never know, right? What's the matter? You feeling inferior?
Chihiro? I'll do whatever it takes as long as you promise whenever I become a zombie, you'll take good care of me.
Well,
Silly boy, you really shouldn't believe everything you're told. I should head home before it gets too late. Good night.
damn, I can't believe she turned the tables on me like that.
Oh, Chihiro? Just wanted to say, thanks again for letting me help you. See you tomorrow, okay?
At that moment, I never could have imagined that the beautiful girl in front of me
Chihiro, please help me.
would eventually become a zombie.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry. I must have zoned out.
You mind plucking these?
Sure. Mind if I ask which type of poisonous plant you're going to try in the potion today?
I can think of one.
Huh?
Even if we follow this recipe to the T, I sincerely doubt that we're ever gonna reanimate the dead with it. And besides, we don't even know what it says on this page.
But Chihiro, don't tell me you're giving up on Babu.
I should just bury him again. I guess that would be kind of wasteful. On second thought, maybe we should eat him instead.
No! How could you even think that? I couldn't do that to Babu.
It's like she's never heard a joke before. We've hit a brick wall here. I'm pretty sure I've thoroughly exhausted all the poisonous plant options in our town. Morning Glory, Lily of the Valley, Water Hemlock, Chinese plums, and that's all I can think of.
I just thought of something. Wait here, I'll be back in a minute.
Hey! Where are you going? She's full of all sorts of surprises.
My father's affections had always felt calculating and unbalanced.
Come over here, Mistress Rhea. The pretty pink bunny rabbit says she wants to play with you now. That's it. You can do it. Oh, be careful now, Mistress. It's okay, Mistress Rhea. Don't cry now. You're big and strong. You don't need to cry.
It wasn't long before that maid was released from our employment. That was the last time I'd see a cat, or those maids, near our home. The only constant in my life was my mother Arya's spiteful disdain for me.
Okay, Rhea. Are you ready to take your annual birthday photo? Now, open your eyes and give me a smile.
This was around the time I began to realize how absolutely father approved of our friendship. I had always believed I was perfectly normal, and that everyone was hiding their painful secrets behind their laughter. But my friendship with Jura challenged this belief. I began to see their happiness was real, and I realized I was just unhappy.
You're not joking?
No. This is the first time I've told anyone.
What he's doing is just plain wrong. I mean, naked pictures of his daughter?
Yeah, I know.
You can't let him keep doing this. You've got to tell him to stop.
It's just...
Look, don't be afraid. My dad and I argue all the time. You've got to tell him to stop, even if it causes a fight.
I don't think my dad is like yours, though.
What's the worst he can do? You're his daughter.
I soon came to regret ever mentioning this to her, and even more so, listening to her advice.
What's the deal? I sure hope she didn't get lost in the mountains or something. Great, now I can't stop picturing her falling off a cliff. Calm down, she's too smart to try anything dumb. Or not! What the hell is she doing climbing up there?
Chihiro? How?
Jeez, princess! I need a full-time nanny to keep an eye on you.
What? Don't be rude, I was doing perfectly fine climbing up by myself.
So I should let go then?
Well, since you're here.
So, what was the point of risking your life?
Well, it's just... The only place I noticed that these flowers were blooming was down in that graveyard, and I thought it'd be easier to climb up the slope than take the long way.
You're pretty ballsy for such a pampered princess.
I survived. Besides, even if you hadn't been there to catch me, you could just bring me back as a zombie.
Hey, hold on! I can't even successfully reanimate my own dead cat. And even if I could, I don't remember ever saying I would bring you back to life.
Fine. I'll say it for you.
Say what?
I want you to bring me back whenever I die.
What was that?
Well, I think I'm too old for this, and I want you to stop.
Where's this coming from? It's only natural for a father to keep a detailed record of his daughter's development, my dear.
No, there's nothing natural about it. Why can't we just have a normal relationship? I want to be a normal father and daughter. That's all I'm asking.
Did you talk to one of your friends about this?
Of course not.
I want you to tell me who it was.
It doesn't matter who. Anyone would think it's wrong.
Rhea, it really hurts me you don't understand, but I'll try to explain it to you. There's only one thing in this world that's right, and that is the undying affection a father feels for his daughter.
Father? I knew that couldn't be the end of it. Transferred?
Yeah, something weird happened with her father's job. I heard he was forced to resign. I have no idea why.
He did it again. He took someone else I cared about. You're still here! I was so scared I would never see you again.
The place we're moving to has a strict no pets policy. My parents told me to leave her at the animal shelter. I'll never get to see her again. Both of my parents are acting really messed up right now, treating me like I did something wrong. But I didn't. Oh, don't act like you don't know what's happening. What did you say to your father about me? Did you lie to him and blame me for something horrible?
No, of
Other people can't fathom that kind of happiness.
I never said I wanted to fathom it.
I'm sure someday you will. Someday you'll see how much I love you, and you'll understand that it's a one-of-a-kind love, unlike anything else in this world. Rhea, refusing to understand the love that I feel for you is only going to make someone else unhappy. You're my extraordinary girl. Can you not see how loving and happy the home we've given you is? Far happier than any of your friends. Now then, undress.
If my attempt at happiness is only going to ruin it for someone else,
Happy birthday, Rhea, my love.
then I'll have to accept a life without happiness. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and mix in the flowers I picked.
Are you sure that's poisonous?
Yeah, it's a hydrangea.
Whoa, hold on. Are you telling me that even normal old everyday hydrangeas are poisonous?
Yep, you're right. I guess it isn't such a well-known fact about them. But they're on the Sonka family crest. On top of that, they bloom in most of the gardens on our property. My father is obsessively protective of me, so he's wasted a lot of breath warning me not to eat them ever since I was a little girl.
Really? But I'm pretty sure I've caught my grandfather snacking on hydrangea leaves before.
What? Oh, maybe some people are immune to them. Well, it doesn't matter. We might as well give them a shot, right?
Yeah, I guess we might as well, huh? There it is. Would you mind holding it for a second? I'll get Babu. Come on, little buddy. Come back to life. Please. I'm ready for the potion.
Here you go. Okay, Babu. Today's the day. Sorry it didn't work. But we can still make it happen. There's always tomorrow. I bet we can find another poisonous plant by then.
No. It's time to give up. I feel bad putting Babu through all this just because I want him back. I miss him, but this has already gone on for too long. I'm really sorry, little buddy, but it's time to put you in the ground.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's a little late to bury him tonight. Let's meet here tomorrow and give him a nice service. I really appreciate all you've done these past few days. You've been a huge help.
Sure. Well, I guess this is it. The last time I'll ever see you. Joking! So, time to head home. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, are you alright? I just noticed you're limping.
I guess I must have twisted my ankle a little when I fell earlier.
But it looks worse than it is.
I'll be fine.
Jeez.
Hey, wait a minute! Just what do you think you're doing? Careful! Watch where you put your hands!
There.
I can't help but ask why I was born into my family. Why couldn't I have been born into a normal home like everybody else? I just want an ordinary life.
taking you closer.
No, it's okay. I'm not supposed to be out right now, so I can't go in through the front door. I have to sneak in and out using this secret path through the bushes back here. Thanks, though.
Oh, gotcha.
The only reason I'm out now is because my father hasn't caught on to me yet. I think I really would need your zombie potion if he caught me.
Her old man is sounding worse and worse by the second.
Oh, I almost forgot to give Babu back.
Right. Well, see ya. Try not to be late for Babu's funeral tomorrow, okay?
I won't! I promise! See ya.
Who does she think she's fooling?
It's about time you got home.
You scared the crap out of me, Wonko. What the hell are you doing here so late?
I came to return a DVD I borrowed from you.
And somehow found yourself hanging out the bathroom window naked.
So I'm suddenly not allowed to use your bathroom? Now then, you gonna tell me where you've been out to this late? Or am I gonna have to beat it out of you?
She caught me off guard. What should I say? Well, I bought some ice cream earlier today, and then I kind of fell asleep by the river.
That's the best alibi you've got? Shame it doesn't match up with what Marrow told me. She said that you've been running off and disappearing until late in the night ever since Babu died. And she said you're always carrying that cooler with you.
Oh, yeah, that. You can't go to the river without a cooler.
Alright, fess up. What's in this thing?
Don't touch it! I'm serious!
Don't tell me your obsession with zombies has pushed you to do something sick with Babu's body.
No, don't!
That did not just happen because it's not possible.
Wow, I can't believe it actually worked.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. And Babu. I can't make the funeral. He said he'll never let me leave the house again. He won't even let me go to school. And I know my father. He means every word of it. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't mind, but I took a little bit of the potion. I know it doesn't actually bring the dead back to life, but still, I'm more concerned with the poison in it. I just want it to work in reverse. If I can't be reborn, I would rather be dead.
How could you betray me like this? I don't know that I'll ever trust you again. From this day forward, you are never to leave the house. Not even to go to school. I don't want you seeing anyone.
I can't take it anymore.
Friends.
No one should have to
They
endure
will never
this.
care for you as much as I do.
Drinking the potion is the only way I can escape this wretched life.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Well, I'm still alive. Guess I'll have to face another day.
day. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, you're certainly in good spirits this morning.
Can't imagine why. I heard about the stunt you pulled yesterday, sneaking out of the house and coming back late at night. What were you thinking?
I can tell you're disappointed with me, Mother. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't leave the house unattended, but the moon was so pretty I had to take a walk.
Cut the crap! You're on thin ice, young lady. I'm not gonna have my good reputation sullied by your promiscuous behavior.
Don't take that tone with her, Arya. She's already apologized for her indiscretion.
Whatever you say, dear.
You're not going to stay and join us for...
I'm not hungry.
About last night, I apologize for losing my temper. It was inappropriate of me to slap you that way.
No, that's not true. I deserved it. I know that sneaking out of the house is dangerous, but I did it anyway. I'm lucky to have made it home safely.
You are lucky, aren't you? I'm glad you're able to see things from my point of view. Just remember, I do these things because I care. No man will ever love you like I do.
I know.
I just noticed your clothes. May I ask why you're wearing your school uniform? I thought I made myself clear when I said you would be homeschooled from now on.
Oh yeah! You did say that. I guess it's just habit. I'm sorry, Father.
I hate to interrupt, sir.
Rhea, dear, why don't you go change clothes?
Yes, sir. I'll do that right away.
Did you find out anything?
Indeed, sir. I have identified the young man who was the cause of last night's incident.
He's a freshman student at Shio High School who lives with his family in a temple off 2nd Street.
I see.
Could they be talking about Chihiro?
We must ensure he'll never lay a hand on my daughter. I want the boy castrated.
Why would he do such a thing? Chihiro is in danger. I have to warn him.
Are you insane? Please tell me you're joking. You expect me to believe you whipped up a reanimation potion, fed it to your dead cat, and now he's alive? If that's true, you're not setting a very good example as the son of a temple priest, dummy. Am I wrong to think this calls his morality into question?
No, I completely agree. I've always thought my brother's morals were questionable because of his bizarre love of zombies, but I never imagined he'd go to such lengths to interact with one.
I just wanted my cat back, okay, Marrow? You got me. I will admit that attempting to resurrect the dead is more than a little creepy. But who cares? Because it did the job and now Bobby was alive and kicking! Come on, why can't you just say you're happy for me? You know how much I miss my little buddy, right?
Chihiro, I'm really starting to worry about you. I mean, you don't honestly believe you brought him back to life, do you? Because that's impossible.
How can you say that when he's right in front of you? Did you hear that? There's no mistaking his weird nasally meow. I'm telling you, that's him. There's no doubt about it. What you doing up there, Bob?
That meow did sound like him. But there's something about him that seems off, you know? I don't remember his eyes glowing that brightly. And I hate to say it, but he doesn't seem quite as affectionate as before.
Okay, but other than that, he hasn't really changed, right?
This could get you in serious trouble.
For what? I didn't hurt anybody.
Not yet, anyway. I think you, of all people, would be aware of the risk. What if he starts attacking people now that he's a zombie? If his victims turn into zombies too, it won't be long till we're outnumbered by the undead.
Oh, come on. That kind of stuff only happens in zombie movies.
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
Where do you think you're going, Mama?
Don't let him get away!
You forgot your backpack, brother. Don't you need it?
Thanks, Meryl, but I don't think I'm gonna make it to school today.
He can be such a weirdo.
Meryl, what's going on? What's with all the damn ruckus?
Oh, hey there, Grandpa. Brother found another stray he wants to take in, and instead of just asking Dad, he's insisting that he's brought Babu back from the grave.
Well, L0v3! Babu's back, huh? And you think your brother's the one who did it, too? That's my boy!
What the heck's gotten into you? I used to pick you up all the time. You never had a problem with it before.
Be careful. Don't you think you should be using gloves to catch him? I feel obligated to watch over you, so you're not gonna get rid of me that easily.
You're barely older than me.
Well, he just jumped in that hole. You're not going in there, are you?
Want to share a glass with me? I hope that little bitch walks all over you! It's so freaking dark in here, I can barely make out what's right in front of me.
Hey, would you slow down and let me catch up? Ow! Oh, this is starting to chafe.
I keep crawling, but it feels like I'm not getting anywhere.
I'm stuck, Chihiro! I could really use a hand about now! Hello? I realize that Papa's your priority, but come on! You can't seriously go off on your own and leave me like this! I know you can hear me! Chihiro! Why are you such an idiot?
I thought it was never gonna end. That's strange. How on earth did I end up here? So, Mogi, do you like baseball?
Yeah, I like watching it.
And I suppose you like girls.
Yeah, watching them.
So you're like a stalker or something. I thought you were into dudes, but it turns out you're just painfully shy.
Stop it!
How's that feel? You like it, don't you? Coochie coochie coo. Yeah, that was a line, huh? Sorry about sexually harassing you, Mogi. I'm just so horny I can't control myself.
What's wrong with you? You were like a madman! Why did you get all handsy with me?
I can't get my hands on the girls at Sanka Academy.
Excuse me? I hate to interrupt, but may I ask you something? Do you know a boy named Chihiro, by any chance? I kinda need to find him.
Who? What did you say?
I'm looking for Chihiro Furuya. He goes to your school. He's a friend of mine and I need to talk to him.
He's your friend! Don't leave the lady hanging. Have you seen him, Mogi?
No, but I haven't. In fact, he usually walks to school with us, but he was nowhere to be found this morning.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that worries me.
You know, if you need to talk to Furuya, you can wait here. And I can take care of your other needs in the meantime.
No, thanks. It's just, well, he's in danger of being castrated.
No way! Did you just say Furuya's gonna be Cass?
Please just forget that I said anything, okay?
No, don't go! At least tell me what the hell you see in that loser!
That was incredibly nerve-wracking. I hope I didn't say anything that might embarrass him. I can't worry about that now. I have to find him.
What? Rhea snuck out of the house again? No, leave her be for now. But follow her every move. Why must you be so difficult, child? I don't understand why you won't obey.
Damn, this sucks. I'm never gonna find Babu in here. I can't believe Wonko ditched me without even saying a word. So much for her obligation to watch over me. Uh-oh. Looks like it's gonna rain.
walk in the woods again. I don't suppose you'd explain what possessed you to climb all the way up here. Well?
Who's that guy she's talking to? If it's her old man, things could get ugly.
Let's get you home. I'm willing to overlook this incident if you'll promise to obey me from now on. You're much too smart to behave like this. A delicate flower like you shouldn't be wandering the woods alone. You should stay inside the house where it's safe.
No.
I wonder what they're talking about.
My heart is broken. How could you disrespect your father like that, Rhea? What have I done?
You've hurt me more than you could ever know. I know you care, and that you're just trying to protect me. But you don't have the right to act as though my body and soul belong to you. Just because I'm your daughter, it doesn't mean you're allowed to hold me prisoner. I'm not your property, Father. I'm a human being, and I deserve to have my freedom.
Really? And precisely what kind of freedom are we talking about here? Could you be more specific? Answer me, child. Do you simply want the freedom to go outside whenever you please? Or is there more to it? Do you desire the freedom of love?
Let go, Father! Let's talk about this! If you let me stay, I promise I'll never disobey you again!
I know better. You just want to see that Faruya boy. Where in the hell did that mangy cat come from? Keep away from us, you putrid animal!
Is that really you, Babu?
I'm warning you! Stay back! I'm highly allergic! Rhea, wait!
It is you! I don't believe it! He actually brought you back to life.
Whatever you do, don't touch that mongrel! He could contaminate you!
I guess this means Chihiro perfected a reanimation potion last night after I left. I wish I could have been there. What if the mixture I drank was the one that worked?
Stand back, Rhea!
No! Don't hurt him, Father! Please! Chihiro.
Supposed to actually die. I thought you were just joking around. Were you serious?
I want you to bring me back whenever I die.
I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Potion, but you're alive. Dear God, how could this happen? Master Donichiro, sir.
Chihiro, please.
walked in, he went straight for the bathroom, and he's been in there ever since.
In the bathroom. Out of my way. Look busy. Last time I checked, you get paid to work, not stand around and gossip.
Middle of the day and she already reeks of booze.
I didn't know host clubs were open in the afternoon till I started working here.
That's where she's been going?
Can't say I blame her. Master Denichiro practically ignores her, so she probably enjoys the attention, you know?
Oh.
Darling! What's this I hear about Rhea running away?
She fell off a cliff and died, but she got back up again.
What?
I watched her die, and I watched her get up and walk away from me.
What is it with you? Look, if word got out our daughter ran off, I'd be ruined. I could lose my position as Sunken Academy's chairman. Well, do you have any idea where she went?
Madam, though I don't know her exact location, I would venture to guess she's with the Furuya boy.
And who's that? Never heard the name before.
He's the one. She chose him over me. He is the wretched boy who seduced my little girl. None of this would have happened if it weren't for him. I won't surrender to the likes of you. You may have her heart now, but I won't rest until my beloved daughter has returned to me.
One of the more unique courses at Sanka Private Girls Academy is meditative needlework. Before their first period in class, students sit quietly for 10 minutes as they pass a needle through a piece of cloth. School officials claim it's a beneficial form of mental gymnastics and therefore require that it be done every day. I guess if nothing else, it teaches the girls basic sewing and the value of meditation.
It's relaxing. I used to get up early so I could do meditative needlework before school. I've done it every morning since I was just a little girl.
That explains it. I was wondering how you were so calm about this. Bet you never thought you'd use your skills to sew up your own skin, huh? Oh, that's so gross!
Sorry, but I need you to hold it closed. It shouldn't take me much longer, okay? It's kind of nice not being able to feel pain, you know?
Maybe it hasn't completely sunk in yet, but do you realize you died today? Your skin's cold, you don't have a pulse, you've lost all feeling, and your pupils are dilated. So why in the hell are you so happy?
I'm sorry. I guess I can't help myself. It's silly, but this is the first time I've been in a boy's bedroom, so I'm a little bit giddy.
Okay.
It's good to be done for the day. Do you want to hang with me? Huh? Let's stop by a cafe on our way home and get something sweet. There's a place around the corner that has the prettiest pastries in the window.
I wish I could, but I've got a score to settle after school.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe tomorrow then?
You're gonna pay, Chihiro. Being worried about Babu was no excuse for leaving me stuck in that hole. It took me forever to wriggle out on my own. I'm so gonna wring your neck.
Why? I just asked if you want to go tomorrow.
Sure, I'd love to go to the cafe with you.
I can't get over how beautiful it is outside.
I know she can't go home, but I hope she doesn't think she's staying here tonight. There's only so much temptation a man can take.
You think you're pretty slick, don't you?
I wasn't looking! I swear I wasn't!
What? I just spotted Babu in a tree. Look! Over there.
Yep, that's him. Good grief. What the heck is he doing all the way up there? Hey, Babu! Here, kitty! Huh. His eyes aren't cloudy like they were before.
Is it just me, or does it sound like he might be suffering from a case of the sniffles?
No, I named him Babu because of that weird meow.
Huh.
When I first took him in, I was worried he might be sick, but the vet assured me he was perfectly healthy. That's just the way he meows.
Aw, the poor little guy.
I can't believe I was so worried, and he was probably chilling in a tree all day.
He says that tree is the most comfortable one he's found.
Huh? Are you telling me girls have the ability to communicate regardless of their species. I find it interesting that their transformation hasn't seemed to affect their personalities at all.
Is something on your mind?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing really.
Ah, but I know what it is. You're disappointed I don't act more like the zombies you've seen in the movies, aren't you? Brains. I'm not very good at this, but you get the idea.
As if I didn't find her hot enough as it is. I don't understand how you can be so lighthearted about becoming a zombie. I mean, doesn't it make you anxious?
Of course. At the same time, I feel better knowing you'll take care of me.
Let me ask you something. When you say I'm going to take care of you, what do you mean by that? What exactly do you want me to do? I'm almost afraid to hear what her answer's gonna be.
I don't know. Guess I hadn't thought about that. I'd like for us to go shopping together. Maybe take a trip to the museum. And I would love for you to show me some more zombie movies. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I want to go to the amusement.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think she's looking for a boyfriend.
I'm so sorry. It sounds like a lot, but it's really quite simple. I just want to experience life. Do things other girls do that I haven't yet.
Let me get this straight. You want to have the same experiences as normal girls even though you're a zombie?
Yeah. Is there some reason I can't? If there is, please tell me.
No, that shouldn't be a problem. I just wanted to clarify. Holy crap, is she strong?
Oh, Chihiro, I don't know. What's come over me?
Are you sure about this?
What does she want?
I'm surprised you're brave enough to show your face after you ditched me this morning. Do you have someone in your room, you perv?
No, I'm all alone up here, I swear!
Then it's okay for me to join you.
I didn't say that, just wait there and it'll come out.
Why can't I come in?
Because you might see something you don't want to see.
It's not like finding your porn stash is gonna scar me for life.
You want to bet?
Fine, I'll wait here.
I'm gonna see what she wants, but don't leave this room while I'm gone. I'll make it quick. Alright, let's talk. Follow me down to the riverbed.
What the hell? Why can't we talk here?
Because I don't want my family to hear your filthy mouth. Now come on, let's go.
I'm so confused. What was I about to do to Chihiro? I don't know what came over me. What is this strange feeling?
Sorry, I didn't mean to ditch you. How was I supposed to know you were stuck?
How did you not hear me calling you? All I could think about at school was kicking your ass!
Jeez, I said I was sorry!
Well, did you ever find Babu?
Yeah, he hasn't attacked anyone yet, so I guess he's gonna be okay.
Good grief. I don't get why you refused to carry a cell phone. It certainly would have come in handy this morning.
I don't have enough friends to need a cell.
What's gonna happen to Babu now that he's become a zombie? Do you think he's immortal?
That's a really good question.
Hey! Furuya!
What's up, Yasutaka? Why are you glaring at me?
Damn you, Furuya! You betrayed me! Why didn't you tell me you're friends with Raya? Teach me your ways! How'd you convince a hot chick like her to hang out with a chump like you? What kind of mojo did you work on her?
Boys are weird.
Yeah, Yasutaka's been in rare form today.
Excuse me, do you happen to be talking about Rhea Sanka?
Yeah, she's the only Raya that matters in my book.
If you know her, why did you ask me about her? I'm not sure what you're trying to pull here, Chihiro, but I don't like it one bit.
Geez, she's barely an acquaintance. What's wrong with you guys? Give me a break! Look, I couldn't care less about whatever's going on between you two. I just want to know how you landed such a high.
Well, that's a relief. At least now we know he's interested in more than just zombie girls.
Not true, dude. They're the only females who do it for me. There's no way I'd be interested in a girl who's not a...
What's the matter?
Wow, it just hit me. Now that Ray is a zombie, she's basically my dream girl. And she's sitting
smiling about?
Don't be silly, I'm not smiling.
What's taking so long? It's getting pretty late. I wonder how Chihiro knows that girl. She was wearing a Sanka Academy uniform. I know he said he didn't have a girlfriend, but...
Come on, it's not like finding your porn stash is gonna scar me for life.
It's so quiet. Guess I can leave his room if nobody's home. I should have asked Chihiro if it's okay for zombies to take a shower, but what could it hurt? I don't know why, but this feels different than it used to. Oh, I know. It's because I can't feel the temperature of the water anymore. Still nice, though. I didn't know they built bathrooms this small, but I think it's kind of cute. Well, this thing is weird looking. I wonder what you'd use it for. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I think maybe you use it like this to do exercises with. Huh? Where did he come from? I thought nobody was home.
My dear Sana, is it really you? Oh, I've missed you. I never imagined you'd come back from the dead and be back with me. I know it was my fault, but I hope you can learn to forgive me.
You got the wrong person. Oh, please let go of me.
Is anybody home? What has gotten into you, Grandpa?
My precious Sana came back to life. It seems our bond of love is so strong that not even death could keep her away from me.
If that was true, you'd be in big trouble. Grandma wouldn't like hearing you call her Sada when her name was Kyo.
I don't know. Name doesn't ring a bell. Hang on. What was I doing just now?
Oh, for Pete's sake. Thank goodness I got away from him when I did. If I were home, I'd be sitting at the dinner table with Father. But I'm in someone else's home. Not only that, I'm sitting in a boy's bedroom and nothing but a towel. It's hard to believe how much has happened in just one day. I'll admit, it's a little scary. I couldn't be happier because I'm free. But most of all, I don't have to suffer my father's abuse. Never again.
That took a lot longer than I expected. I don't think I've ever met anyone with as much energy as Yasutaka. If only I could convince him to use it for something productive instead of always pestering me.
Welcome home, brother. For dinner, we'll be having a delicious stew made from the innards of various animals.
I'm gonna have to pass. I don't have much of an appetite. I'm surprised Mero hasn't found her yet. I'm back.
Hey, Chio, you're back.
Do you want to explain why you're wearing nothing but a towel?
I'm sorry, it's because I took a shower while nobody was home.
Yeah, I figured. You're still soaking wet. You're gonna catch a cold.
Duh, you don't have to worry about me. After all, zombies don't catch colds the way people do.
I guess you're right. Wait a second, it just hit me. The conversation we're having right now. It's the same kind of lovable banter I've always fantasized about having with a zombie girl. So how are you keeping up, Rhea? Your stomach's not bothering you or anything, is it?
I don't feel any pain, but I guess that's all they'd over for, zombie, huh?
put some clothes on?
Yeah, I'd love to, but I'm afraid I'm not really able to do much of anything other than lay here. I don't know what's wrong. All of a sudden my body got stiff and I couldn't move.
Is that why your speech is slurred? I just thought you were talking funny because I woke you up.
No, it's because I can't move.
How could this happen? Is the reanimation potion wearing off? I need to check something. They won't budge, which means rigor mortis is setting in.
Rigor mortis? I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's not a big deal. Just a natural phenomenon. There's nothing to worry about.
Chihiro, you're so smart. That makes me feel better. Thanks for taking care of me.
Yeah, sure. Rhea is so full of life, I forget she's dead. Her body's deteriorating. It's a good thing she can't feel pain, because I bet it'd be excruciating.
Thank you, Chihiro.
I've got to find a way to slow down the decomposition process before her flesh starts to rot. Otherwise, she'll be nothing more than a skeleton within a few months. I can't let that happen.
I just want to experience life. Do things other girls do that I haven't yet.
I have to do whatever I can to preserve Rhea's body. Sweet dreams, Rhea. Has already begun to take hold of her body. If this keeps up, it won't be long before she's been eaten by decay. First thing I need to do is figure out how to maintain her body, starting with reversing the effects of the rigor mortis.
Explaining how to preserve a body?
Yeah, I remember seeing you read one. I kinda need to urgently borrow it.
Oh, you must be talking about the medical book on various methods of embalming. I don't have it. I loaned it out to a classmate.
One of your classmates? What kind of middle schooler is this?
One who is currently between elementary and high school.
Yeah, thanks for breaking that down for me.
Maybe I should be asking what you need such a book for.
Just, the usual reasons. You know what? Never mind.
What's up with him? He's been acting weird.
I don't think it should be too hard to get my hands on some formaldehyde, but I've heard it gives off a really powerful, really awful stench. So the smell would make it tough to hide her from my family. The way she is right now, she just looks like she's sleeping.
Alright, kids, it's getting pretty late. You've gotten enough sleep. Get up.
Yeah, 1 more minute! I can't just leave her out in the open like this. I guess that's my only option.
Chihiro, what's going on up there?
Oh man, this sucks.
I'm on my way, okay?
I know it's a little uncomfortable, but the stiffness should be gone by this evening. I'm sorry it's so cramped in here, but we've got to try to keep you out of sight, okay? Jeez, what the hell was that noise? Your stomach? It's been a while since you've eaten. You must be hungry, huh? Well, we've got to get you moving first, but as soon as you can, I'll get you something to eat.
I'm coming down now, Dad.
We're thankful for this meal.
Thank you for all the stuff. Our usual breakfast routine.
What's the big deal? Why'd you put all these fish eyeballs in the miso soup, do I?
Now calm down, Dad. That's nothing but tofu.
It's the same as always, despite the undead girl in my room.
I want to experience life, to do things other girls do that I haven't yet.
Hey, Meryl, what would you consider normal?
Could you phrase that question in even broader terms?
Alright, just forget I asked.
Alright, which one of you put fish eyeballs in the miso soup?
Seriously, Dad, that's just tofu.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
This is bad. I can't believe she's gone missing.
Oh, hey, Ronco. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Really? You were the one surprised to see me.
So, what brings you here? Do you know the Sankas?
I was making a delivery. Should I ask why you were hiding out in their bushes or what?
I was just trying to check on my friend. Their daughter Rhea is one of my classmates, and she didn't show up at school today. I was worried something bad might have happened to her, so I just wanted to see if she's okay.
From the bushes? What, are you allergic to front doors or something?
Huh?
Why don't you just go ask them how she is?
No way, I can't do that. Rhea's like the most popular girl in our class. I mean, as far as the entire school goes, you're definitely more popular, but in our class, well, you know, she's...
It's cool, no need to explain.
It's strange. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something about Rhea has been off lately. I mean, she's still just as awesome as she's always been, but she seemed kind of sad the last few days. And this was an unexcused absence. It just feels like there's something really wrong.
You don't say.
She may not seem like a big deal to you, since she's just a freshman, but trust me, she's pretty incredible, Ronco. I can't think of a single person in our class who doesn't want to be her best friend, and she treats everyone like they are. Here, just look at some of these pictures. Wait, hold on. I've got so many of them in here. Let's see. Wow, it's like she's incapable of taking a bad picture, but I'll show you my favorite. Amazing, huh? She just looks so beautiful and approachable in this picture. This one's a pretty good shot of the three of us. And this one's a runner-up for my favorite. I couldn't really get close enough to the house to tell, but it kind of looked to me like her family's maids were freaking out about something. I don't know. How'd it look on the inside?
Well, there was definitely a commotion.
What do you think is going on? Now I'm really worried. Do you suppose something could have happened to her? Ronco, I was talking to you! Jeez.
No school today! That's right, I've got the whole day to hang out with my family and clean the temple. This really sucks. Doesn't Dad know there are bigger things I could be dealing with right now?
So, Chihiro, I couldn't help but notice there's been another cat hanging around lately. Wouldn't you rather take a little more time to properly mourn Babu's passing?
Jeez, it's not like that, Dad. Babu's returned from the dead, that's all.
Well, denial is a stage of grief.
Hey, Grandpa, you saw Babu, right?
Sure, I saw him. It was unmistakably Babu.
You hear that? Grandpa Jagoro can back me up on this.
That's right, it's true. Dadu and my son have both returned from the dead.
Yeah, you see? Dadu and Sada have... Hey, wait a minute, who's Sada? And it's Babu, not Dadu!
Nobody told me dementia was contagious.
The reanimation potion I made deserves to be recognized throughout the world.
Yeah, you're right. You're reanimate... Whoa, wait, Grandpa. Can you repeat what you just said?
Well, sure, throughout the world.
No, before that. Repeat the entire sentence. The reanimation potion. Are you trying to tell me that you know about it? Wait, does this mean you're the one who...
Quit putting words in my mouth.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Doesn't sound like me. I'm gonna take a bath.
What? Hey, hold on!
All right, I admire the creative excuse, but you're not getting out of cleaning that easily.
For shame, brother. For shame.
Fine, sorry. Okay, let's sort this out. Grandpa obviously knows something about the reanimation potion, and knowing him, he's definitely capable of creating it. If that's the case, he's got to know a method for staving off the decomposition process. A way to preserve Rhea.
Hey, brother.
Ah! Don't sneak up on me!
Something occurred to me. It's been a matter of weeks since your room was last cleaned properly. As always, I figured I would offer to clean it for you later.
Yeah, thanks. Wait, Meru, not so fast! I'll do it myself. You've already got enough cleaning to do.
I am officially worried about you now.
No, I know it sounds weird, but I've actually started to enjoy cleaning. Crazy, huh? I just never realized how much fun it was before. So really, I got it.
Alright, I'm not gonna argue. Weirder every day.
Someone call for delivery?
Not you again.
Oh, look, it's Ronco.
Why are you here? This is 2 days in a row.
I was in the neighborhood making a delivery and thought I'd stop by. I brought some lunch for you guys. That's one less meal to cook today.
Indeed. Thank you, Lady Ronco.
Your generosity is quite remarkable. And somewhat rare. This one's too busy thinking about zombie movies. He could learn a thing or two from you, but with the time it would take him to learn, you might as well marry him.
Oh, come on, don't tease him that way. There's no way he'd ever land a girl like me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Did you hear the news, Chihiro?
I doubt it. I've been here all day.
That girl Rhea you were asking about? Well, apparently she ran away from home yesterday.
Really? Well, I'll be.
Weird, huh? Her family are customers of ours, so this is first-hand info. I dropped off a delivery earlier and their house was complete chaos. I guess rich girls have their share of problems too, huh?
Guess so.
Or maybe she was forbidden from seeing her one true love and they decided to elope together in an act of defiant romance.
Well, that's a positive spin. Unlikely, though.
Picture it, the two of them, alone together in a small guest room with a view of the sea. They were destined to live separate lives, but chose to fight it. They refused to accept their destiny, determined to share their love forever. You know, I just realized she could have run away to come live with you, Chihiro. It does make sense. That creepy friend of yours said you were spending a lot of time with her. Be honest, you're her star-crossed lover, aren't you?
How many times do I have to explain this? I happened to bump into her one night while I was walking around town. We had maybe 20 minutes of polite conversation, if that. Jeez, what's with the interrogation? Why do you care who I talk to?
I'm practically your older sister. It's only natural I'm concerned with the type of people you associate with.
No, it's not natural, but I hardly know the girl.
Alright, fine, I believe you. Well, I've got to get home to help out, so I'll see you later. Don't go and do anything stupid.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Somebody's in a real mood today.
Hey, Chihiro! Don't forget you've still got to scrub out back, too!
Yeah, I know, Dad, I remember!
Hey, wait a minute. I'm already here. I might as well borrow another zombie DVD.
Rhea's home was a total mess. Well, their daughter did die, come back to life, and then run away. I doubt that's the kind of thing parents take lightly.
Anybody in here? Nope. Holy crap, it's cold in here. You can't be serious. He's running the air conditioning in the middle of the day? Let's see, there's gotta be a few I haven't borrowed yet. I really don't get very creative with the titles. They all kind of sound the same. Maybe this one? What? Why is it in the wrong case? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a zombie by the toe. If it's rotten and falls off, why can't I decide on a damn movie? Jeez, I keep picking the ones I've already seen. Why is there a long black hair in here? This can't be Chihiro's, it's way too long. Wait. I felt like I was being watched.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Rhea being hungry earlier. I wonder what to explain.
Why me? Can't Meryl do it? You know how much the geezer creeps me out. Gah! You're gonna owe me big time for this, you hear me?
Hey! Is everything okay? I heard screaming coming from the house earlier. Should I be concerned?
Oh, that was just Wonka. She wanted to watch a horror flick, but I guess it was too much for her.
May I ask why you're on the roof when you're supposed to be helping us clean? You're not getting off the hook that easily.
I'll get right back to work as soon as I find Babu.
What am I gonna do with this boy? Make it fast!
Yes, sir!
Oh man,
Where'd she go?
don't tell me.
She's eating hydrangea leaves. But why? This goes against everything I've ever read about zombies. That's weird. The color of her eyes. It's starting to change.
What the? Where am I? Chihiro! Hey,
Looks like she's come to her senses. You okay?
why am I in the house like this? I don't have any clothes on!
Sorry! I'll go grab a shirt for you! Here you go! She ate some leaves and she's back to normal? Wait, that's it. They're eating hydrangea leaves because it was one of the ingredients we used in the reanimation potion. Ingesting the plant's poison must be what's keeping them coherent. I know it sounds weird, but eating hydrangea leaves is a good thing because the poison is what's keeping you lucid!
Really? Are you sure?
I've never been more proud of you, my boy.
Would you tell him to let go of me?
Grandpa?
I wondered who'd given my beloved Sada the reanimation potion and brought her back to life. I should have known it was you.
Yeah, I've never met Asada. Wait, are you talking about Rhea? You must be confusing her with someone.
I should warn you, my reanimation potion was never perfected. There are a few things you can do to slow down the decomposition, but they must be done diligently. Otherwise, the resurrected will deteriorate until you're left with nothing but a corpse. Now, why would I go and do that, old cookie? After all, you're my missus.
I've never heard that name either.
3 things will slow the decomposition of the reanimated. First, they need moderate exercise daily. Second, they should avoid warm and humid climates. And third, they must eat plenty of hydration to replenish the poison.
Stop it! You know, it would have been helpful if you'd taken the time to write that stuff down in your notes.
Quit whining, boy! I don't see why I have to share that information with you when I'm the one who did all the hard work. Go do your own research, you lazy bum!
You're supposed to share your findings!
What are they talking about?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're telling me that all it takes is a steady flow of hydrangea poison to prevent decomposition?
Not at all. As I mentioned before, my reanimation potion is far from perfect. Well, the tips I gave you will help slow down the decomposition. It's impossible to stop it completely. There is one other thing you should know.
Oh wow! On the first try!
Can you hear me? Hey, Grandpa! Just my luck.
Horse walks into a bar and the bartender asks, "Why the long face, buddy?"
Looks like the poor guy's gone back into dotty mode again.
It was finally starting to make sense, too.
Sorry, but he deserved it for getting frisky with me.
Come on, Grandpa. Let's get you inside before you catch a cold.
If only I'd had a few more minutes with him. Oh well, I should just be thankful for the information I did get out of it. Even if it's not much. If I want to figure out a way to preserve Rhea's body, I'm gonna have to do it on my own.
Who is that young lady? Is she a friend of yours, Chihiro?
Yeah, but she's a girlfriend. I mean, she's not my girlfriend. All I'm saying is we're not, intimate. She's having a hard time at home right now, which brings me to a question I've been meaning to ask.
Those must be members of Chihiro's family. This is terrible.
Here's the thing.
Now they know about me and it's my own fault. What am I gonna do? I doubt they'll let me stay here after today.
Well, I'm waiting, so let's hear it.
I wanted to know if you'd mind if Rhea a lot to ask, and I can't really go into detail right now, but she doesn't have anywhere else to go. I've gotta help her, Dad. Because I told her I would take care of her, and I'm not the kind of guy who can break a promise. So, would it be okay with you?
Well, let me think. So you promised her, huh? She must be a special girl. This is the first time I've seen you enthusiastic about something other than zombies.
Yeah. If he knew the truth, he'd be so mad at me.
I don't know why your friend ran away, but she came to the right place, because Shiryoji Temple was originally intended to be a safe haven. She's welcome here.
Wait, you mean she can move in?
Sure. I can't think of any reason for her not to.
That's awesome! I promise you won't regret it, Dad! Hey, Rhea, you wanna come up here and meet everybody? My dad said it was cool for you to move in with us, so you don't have to hide from my family anymore!
When you made your plea on her behalf, you failed to mention you've been secretly cohabitating.
We shared a room, but I wouldn't call it cohabitating.
Really? What would you call it?
It's not like we slept in the same bed or anything.
If you say so. That girl again. She is beautiful, isn't she?
What's wrong with you? How could you not hook up with her? Crap, I gotta go.
I'm supposed to be helping my mom out at the restaurant today. She's gonna be so pissed when she sees what happened in my apron. I have a feeling I'm gonna get quite the tongue lashing.
I hope you don't mind if I borrow your shirt. I'll see ya. Oh, and please give my regards to Miss Sanka.
Now that Ray is officially living with us, I figured it'd be a good time to start keeping a diary. Unlike Grandpa, I see the importance of writing down my daily observations. We'll spend every day together, and I'll document every single thing that happens. My hope is that if I keep a log of how the decomposition process is affecting her, it might help me figure out how to preserve her body. It's hard to fight its effects when...
Chihiro?
Yeah?
Sure you don't want to sleep in here? I feel absolutely horrible kicking you out of your bedroom 2 nights in a row.
Nah, I'm good out here. I'm not getting too much sleep, but it's cool because now I can empathize with the Walking Dead.
I'm worried.
About what?
Sleep deprivation can affect not only cognitive function, but the brain itself.
Keep talking about brains, and I'll be too scared to sleep.
Oh, sorry. Well, we could share your room. The bed's big enough to sleep both of us comfortably.
Huh? Sorry, that's too risky. I'm not sure I could control myself if we shared a bed, especially after that kiss today.
What kiss are you talking about?
Apparently, Rhea doesn't remember anything that happened while she was in her zombified trance.
If we kissed, why don't I have any memory of it?
Look, I must have been imagining things, so just forget I ever mentioned it, okay?
I can't believe you used my moment of weakness as an opportunity to take advantage of me!
I would never! If anyone took advantage, it was you! That was smooth.
You can't say something like that and then try to drop the conversation without filling me in!
I knew I should never have opened my big mouth! It's really not that big a deal!
I doubt you'd feel that way if you were in my shoes!
No, you don't have to be so rough! She doesn't know how strong she is. The mental limiters that suppressed her strength must have completely shut down.
If we had kissed, you wouldn't lie about it, would you?
No, never.
My brother's becoming a man. Took him long enough.
I've decided to keep a video diary as well, in order to document any and all changes to Rhea's condition. No change to her thighs or feet. No change to her upper arms or the nape of her neck.
Would you mind telling me why you're following me around with that video camera?
I'm filming you. I want to document your condition.
No way! You're filming me? But you know how painfully shy I am!
Don't be embarrassed, it's for your own good. From now on, I'm going to videotape every nook and cranny on your entire body for my daily records. Come on, flash me that pretty smile of yours. You know you wanna. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices in the name of science.
What are these chunks of creep
shy and would rather eat by herself.
I made extra food because I thought she was going to be here.
Sorry, but don't worry about it in the future, okay? She told me she doesn't want to have an impact on the family budget.
I wouldn't have let her move in if I thought we couldn't afford to feed her.
Please let her know I don't mind doing the shopping and cooking for the house because I enjoy taking care of those around me.
Yeah, sure, I'll let her know. And here I thought it'd be smooth sailing once she moved in. They'll get suspicious if she never joins them for a meal. I suppose she could always just go through the motions.
Here you go. I brought over a couple of things I thought she might need.
You mean like underwear and stuff?
I'm not letting anybody borrow my underwear. I can pick some up for her tomorrow. Later!
Hey, Wonka. Rhea and I aren't a couple or anything. Honestly.
Why are you offering me excuses?
Look, I'm telling you, it's not an excuse.
Whatever you say. Ciao.
Hold on a second.
Don't yell at me!
Thanks for bringing this. While I appreciate her generosity, I guess Rhea doesn't really need a change of clothes. Now that she's a zombie, she has no metabolism. Then again, she's still a girl. I'm sure she'd like to wear something other than one of my shirts. I can't help but feel kind of sad for them. They used to be so full of life, but now they're completely devoid of it. They're no longer a part of the world of the living.
What's up, Chihiro?
Nothing. Can I come in? Gotta change your clothes for you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
And in a way, I'm the one who did this to them. Hey, Rhea?
Huh? This is all I have to do. Just walk normally?
Pretty easy, huh? According to Grandpa, all you need is moderate exercise, so there's no reason to overdo it. If the people around us knew the truth, it'd be mass hysteria. But I suppose we look just like any other couple out for the evening. They'd never suspect she's a zombie. As much as I'd like to think I could recognize one, I'd probably be fooled too. If I've learned anything from this experience, it's that there isn't much difference between them and us. Time passes the same for both the living and the undead.
You know what's weird?
What's that?
I hope this doesn't gross you out, but I don't have to use the restroom anymore.
Oh, really?
And I never get sleepy either.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
I'm really dead. I guess it's finally starting to sink in, you know? It's funny. You'd think I'd be depressed, but I'm actually quite happy. I don't know what happens to us when we die, if we turn into ghosts or whether there's an afterlife. Honestly, I don't want anything to do with either of those things. I feel like they'd make me unhappy because I'd miss out on this. What could be better than taking a walk and chatting with a friend? I'm starting to think I'm cut out for this zombie stuff. I hope you know how grateful I am. If I hadn't run into you, I would have lived my whole life without ever knowing what it means to be free. It's all thanks to you, Chihiro.
Thanks to me, you're a rapidly decomposing walking corpse. It's only a matter of time till you're back where you started. I'll be here for you. I promise. I gave you my word that I'd take care of you, and that's exactly what I intend to do.
I know. I only ask that you treat my delicate body with the utmost care. You promise?
Jeez, Rhea, why'd you have to say it all flirty like that?
Did I? I didn't realize it came out that way.
Yeah, right, you knew what you were doing. Come on, let's head home.
Yes, sir.
There's gotta be another way for us to slow down the decomposition of Rhea's body. At least long enough for her to experience the things she's missed out on. Hydrangea leaves help, but what's gonna happen when they go out of season? I'm determined to keep her around as long as I possibly can. It's just a question of how long that'll be.
Watch out! That was a close one. I'm so glad I got to you in time. Oh, Chihiro! You've been injured. What have I done? I'm so sorry.
Just a little banged up. I'm guessing those strength inhibitors aren't coming back anytime soon.
Okay, are you sure? Oh no!
you know you're happy to spend it with me. You've been a grouch since we were kids. Now get back to work.
You're the one who interrupted me!
Only to tell you to stop being so lazy.
Listen to you. You kids sound like an old married couple when you argue.
Mom, gross!
Don't worry, Chihiro. I don't expect you to take over the family business when you two get married. But we'll make sure to leave it to you in our will when we die, just in case you change your mind. Isn't that right, dear?
What is wrong with you? Jeez.
Hey! Be careful, okay?
I will, thank you.
Woo! It's getting hot in here.
You don't have to act like touching me is the worst thing in the world.
Say what?
Nothing, forget it. I've known Chihiro since I was a kid. I met him when I was in kindergarten. You know how it is in romantic comedies? The protagonists are introduced and they immediately hate each other, but then they suddenly realize that they've fallen hopelessly in love? Well, the first time I met Chihiro, it was nothing like that.
Aren't you afraid?
No, there's nothing to be scared of. I thought I'd been rescued by a genuine prince. Imagine my surprise the next day when my Uncle Domon introduced him as my cousin.
Well, Ronko, I'd like you to meet my son Chihiro. He's a year younger than you, but I'm sure you two will have a good time.
You wanna play? It'll be fun!
I'd made up my mind, and I was determined to be friends with him.
Alright, we're watching a movie?
Yeah, it's a good one too.
Okay.
Is something the matter, Adriana? Did you have a bad dream, baby? Adriana?
Hey, Chihiro. Chihiro!
What?
Let's go play outside.
Why?
Cause I wanna play outside, okay?
Sounds boring.
Let's go play outside. So what kind of stuff do you like to do for fun, Chihiro?
Watch zombie movies.
No, I mean other than that.
Read zombie movie magazines.
Do you only like zombies?
I like eating too.
That's silly. Eating isn't something you do for fun. So pretty! I've got an idea. Let's play house and we can use these two. What the heck are you doing, Chihiro?
I read that sometimes they bury dead bodies under cherry trees.
Huh?
Maybe we'll find a zombie down here.
What? But I don't want to find one! I'm scared of zombies!
Hey, isn't that Chihiro from the temple?
Think so.
Whoa! Is he playing with that girl over there?
Ew, gross!
He knows there's no way we'd play with him, so he had to get a girl to instead.
What a loser.
Quit messing with him, you bullies! You're just jealous because you don't get to play house with me! Chihiro? Where are you going?
There go the waterworks.
Is there anything that doesn't make him cry?
Maybe he thinks it's okay for boys to cry. I convinced myself he was a prince when he was actually just a zombie-loving weirdo. He was awkward, lazy, antisocial. Not to mention,
Unfortunately, Meryl came down with a fever late last night, so she took her to the hospital.
Oh, that's terrible! I wish we'd had a chance to see her before we took off.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell her you said goodbye. Well, brother, see you later.
Hey, Ronco, don't you want to say goodbye to your new buddy Chihiro?
What the hell? Your parents called me in to help in the kitchen, so how come I'm stuck out here making deliveries with you?
Because you're not exactly what I'd consider helpful in the kitchen.
Well, that's not my fault. I've only held a kitchen knife like 2 times in my life.
That explains it, but it doesn't excuse it.
So, what made you decide to tag along with me?
I don't think it's a good idea for you to greet the restaurant's customers on your own. You're not exactly the most articulate guy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, come on, I'm not a total idiot. I think I can handle a simple greeting.
Can it, Chihiro? Quit your belly aching and just do your job, young man. Thank you, Ronco. I appreciate it.
Don't be silly. You know I don't mind coming by.
Please don't hesitate to work that lazy bum I call a son as hard as possible. As much as you do for us, it's only fair.
I'll whip him into shape, no problem.
Shouldn't I have some kind of say in this hard work issue?
No.
Silly me. So, how many stops we have left?
2 more. Why do you ask? Is helping me really that terrible for you?
Come on, you know it's not like that. I'm just really worried about Rhea is all.
Oh yeah, your zombie girlfriend.
Longo, I thought I made it clear there's nothing going on between us. There are just all sorts of variables I'm worried about. I don't know, I guess things haven't really stabilized yet.
I see what's going on.
You do?
It's obvious that you're worried because you've totally got the hots for her.
What the? You aren't even listening to me, are you?
This is so not fair, Furuya. How come you get to go on a date with a hot chick?
What? Are you two really on a date?
Of course not. Don't be an idiot.
Jeez, don't be rude. How's he supposed to know whether we're on a date or not?
Well, it's not, and that's all that matters.
Really? Is it that horrible for someone to think you're on a date with me?
What in the hell is wrong with you today?
Stop right there! Don't deny it, because I know how to recognize a lover's spat when I see one.
Well, you're wrong.
Damn you! First Rhea and now Ronco. What could such epic hotties possibly see in a dope like you? And the ironic cruelty of your sick zombie fixation is too much for me to bear. Is it your charm or your fashion sense? You're doing this to mock me, aren't you? Well, you've succeeded.
Come on, Yashitaka, calm down.
How can I become when you stole my dream?
You're officially delusional.
Ronco, would you please explain to me what the hell you see in this guy? He's a creepy nerd who's obsessed with zombies, isn't remotely handsome, is a rude and lazy slacker, and a coward.
Yeah, that sounds like Chihiro.
Wow, really? Gee, thanks. That's some harsh judgment coming from a guy who pervs out over any pretty girl he sees.
Yeah, so what? I take pride in my adoration of beautiful women. And it's killing me that every single one of them is into you.
You're wrong, dude. Where are you getting this crap?
You keep denying it, but I can see it with my own
Both
eyes.
of you, please calm down.
I'm perfectly calm, Logi.
After our first meeting, I didn't see Chihiro again for 2 years. And we picked up right where we left off. Shortly after I turned 6, my dad made the decision to move the family restaurant from our previous home in Chiba to here in Shio, just a stone's throw from the Furuya family temple. After we got settled in, my mom invited Chihiro to come play one afternoon. Even though my crush on him had gone up in smoke, our parents were determined for us to be friends, so I gave it a shot.
Hey, Chihiro. Wanna play? I've got some games. Well, then we can go play outside. He hasn't changed at all.
Here, I brought some snacks for you kiddos. Now, Chihiro, you're our neighborhood welcoming committee, so you gotta play nice with Ronco, okay? Oh, just look how bashful he is. You're so adorable.
I don't know why, but my mom liked Chihiro from the get-go, so she was always pushing us to get along, which made the situation even more unbearable.
Face. Such a cute face. Look at him. Right, Ronco? Why the long face, kiddo? Where'd Chihiro go?
He's reading a monster magazine.
Why don't you go upstairs and get him to play with you?
'Cause he said he doesn't want to play with me. He doesn't like games and won't go outside.
Oh. Well then, why don't you take him to the video store and pick out a movie for you to watch? Yeah, didn't you say there was some new anime out that you've been wanting to see? The two of you can go rent that and watch it together, okay? Rocco, I I know you're not the kind of girl who's gonna leave her little cousin all alone when he comes over to visit you.
I'll give it a try. It's down this way.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, where did you go? Chiro, you're in the horror section.
So?
I want to get an anime. It's a good one, I promise you'll like it.
There's no way it can beat this. Look, Zombie Academy School Festival of Horror.
Yep, you sure know how to pick 'em, Chiro. But I've got one you haven't seen yet. I brought it back from my trip to America, and it's pretty sick. Want to see it?
You know it.
I tell ya, that little guy is an incredible kid. Only 5 years old, and he's a downright encyclopedia of horror movies. There. This one's pretty hardcore, so try to keep it from your parents, okay?
Right.
Hey, what's hardcore mean?
It means it's good and shows all the awesome stuff.
I guess I like awesome stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Guts and brains.
We were supposed to go and pick something out together.
Just trust me on this. It's way better than some silly anime. This whole series is top-notch horror.
Whatever, you know I don't even like horror movies.
I bet this is gonna be the one that changes your mind.
But it's in a different language.
You don't have to understand the words for it to be fun.
Maybe for you, but it's not fun for me. I want to watch an anime that I can understand.
I promise this is way cooler than some anime.
How many times do I have to tell you I don't like scary movies? I'm taking this one back.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Come on, Ronco!
Depending on what you mean by be like.
Well, you know, there's all sorts of different ways. Standing on a cliff by the sea at sunset. A passionate goodbye at the train station. Like that.
I don't know.
I guess I'd want my first kiss to be with a hot zombie chick.
What? Are you serious? You don't actually believe there's a zombie girl out there, do you?
I don't know, there might be.
Oh, come on, would you give me a serious answer? Your first kiss is a very important thing, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Jeez!
Faruya! Mark my words, one day you're gonna get what's coming to you. Or you can just introduce me to a girl. That's cool too.
Man, I've got some annoying friends. Alright, let's take care of these last two stops.
Chihiro. Here, take my hand.
What? Why would I do that?
Because I told you to, okay?
Okay, I'll do it.
Alright then, let's go.
What the hell is going on with you?
Chihiro?
Yeah?
Knowing you probably don't. But do you remember the first time we held hands?
Actually, I do. It was the first time we met, right? I found you crying in the cemetery, and I had to take you by the hand to lead you out of there. Wait, is that what happened? I don't know. Was that the first time?
can't really remember that far back, that's why I asked you.
Seriously, what is with you today? Man, girls are weird.
Well, that's the last one for the day.
You deliver to some pretty swanky houses.
Right? The old lady that lives here had us cater a memorial service for one of her relatives a few years back, and now she's a loyal customer who orders delivery from us almost every day. You've officially made it through a whole day of work. Guess you can go home now.
Really?
We're past our peak hours for the day, and there's really nothing else for you to do back at the restaurant. You'd just be standing around bored.
You mean I'm free? About damn time. See you later. What's up? Are you okay, Wonko?
Why do you have to look so disgusted when I'm coming in for a kiss?
Huh?
Did you think about how that makes me feel? You know how important a kiss is to me!
I don't want to lose.
I'm not gonna let her take it from me! 'Cause I belong with Chihiro!
Didn't labor over this meal just for you to ignore it. That's quite enough with the camera.
Fine.
I take it that you're a rather strict vegetarian, Rhea?
You can say that.
No! Whatever you do, don't eat the miso soup because it's been infested with an army of mud snails.
Calm down. Those are sashimi clams.
I'll be damned.
I've already made some surprising discoveries about Rhea's condition. First off, zombies don't need any sleep to function normally. I know, it sounds great to have that much time on your hands, but Rhea says it gets super boring when the rest of us are sleeping. She showers out of habit, but she no longer sweats. And apparently, she doesn't even need to use the bathroom anymore. The effects of the hydrangea leaves seem to wear off pretty quickly, so she has to eat them every few hours. It was surreal watching Babu spit out an undigested wad of hydrangea leaves like he was coughing up a normal everyday hairball. It made me wonder if Rhea was going to do the same thing. I decided it would be best to have my camera at the ready, just in case. You'll let me know if you're about to cough up anything weird, won't ya?
Are you saying I should expect to cough up something? Look, I've had enough of your never-ending surveillance thing. I feel like I should get something in exchange, you know?
Like,
I'd like to do something a normal girl would do.
what do you have in mind?
Check it out, Chihiro! Don't you love these ruffles?
Yeah, nothing I love more than pink, ruffly girl crap.
Come on, Chihiro. Can't you try to take this seriously? I don't get to pick out new clothes that often.
I get this is a big deal for you, but you haven't been able to decide on a single outfit yet.
Because I need your help. You're the one who's paying for this stuff after all. I want to make sure I get something that looks nice on me.
Yeah, I know. But do you have any idea how much longer that'll take?
Would you mind if I got a hat too?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Just try not to break the bank, okay? Well, there goes this month's allowance. It's a good thing it's overcast today. We need to keep her out of the sun as much as possible. We shouldn't risk speeding up her body's decomposition. But that's how badly she wants to be a normal girl. There's really no point in keeping a record of her shopping spree. It's not like I'm making this video for the sake of memories.
Oh, totally. This is such a cute dress, and the color will look fabulous with your complexion. See, it looks sick with your skin tone.
Thanks.
She's so excited. Just shopping. It's nothing to me, but I guess Rhea's never had the freedom to do the stuff that normal girls do every day.
I do believe I deserve a nice long bath. That's the stuff. I didn't know it was so quiet in here in the middle of the day. Maybe even a little too quiet.
Look, guys, I made a promise to Rhea that I would take care of her.
The water's fine. What a load of BS. I've never seen Chihiro so serious. It's kind of unsettling. I know that Miss Sunka is technically a zombie, and that's, well, a pretty big deal to him. But regardless, she's living with him now, and he didn't even bother to say anything to me about it. And I've gained some weight. Damn it! What is with him? All he thinks about anymore is Rhea this and Rhea that. Can't he at least try to think about my...
What are you doing here, Ronko?
Oh crap, it's Marrow! What a coincidence! How's it going?
Hello, Miss Ronko. Sorry to barge in on you. You must also know that it's less crowded this time of day.
Yeah, nice and quiet, and I'm in serious need of some relaxation. I'm busy running at the restaurant. Are you just starting out the day, or are you headed home after this? I think you ladies would be out shopping or something.
Not today. We thought it'd be nice to go to the bathhouse instead of the mall for once.
I don't suppose you have any idea what Chihiro's up to today?
Well, I haven't seen him since this morning, but he told me he was gonna head into town to go shopping at that new mega mall. I think he said he was gonna buy some new clothes for Lady Rhea.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I'm glad the two of them are having so much fun lately. You know what? You just convinced me that I'm in need of another bath, Marrow! Let's drown our troubles! All four of us! You can keep me company for the rest of the day! Bones away!
I think the steam is getting to you. I finally found something! Sorry it took so long.
You look really nice.
Huh? I couldn't quite hear what you just said.
Maybe that's because I didn't say anything.
Did too. I saw your mouth moving.
That doesn't mean I said anything.
But you did. Come on, why don't you want to repeat it? Huh? I didn't realize you bought something too, Chihiro.
Oh, yeah.
Really? What did you get? Mind if I take a peek?
Can it wait until we sit down or something?
Okay. So, is there a particular store you want to check out next?
Wait, you mean we're not done for the day?
Of course not, silly. We've only been to one store.
You'd want to hear this.
We have located the target, and
and we followed her to the mall outside of town. She seems to be alone with the Furuya boy. How would you like us to proceed, sir?
Maintain your clandestine vantage point and continue surveillance as before.
Look over there! That looks fun! Come on!
There's no need to rush this.
We'll only have one chance.
Stand by until the Furuya boy leaves her side.
And then execute.
As you wish, sir.
This is pretty well made for the most part. It's particularly convincing from a distance. But it looks rough when you look up close. The stitching is a bit messy and you can see the seams in a few places. It's not quite movie quality, huh? Chihiro? You can't be serious! You're telling me that you of all people were spooked by a hokey haunted house inside the mall?
Jeez, you don't have to be such a jerk about it. I know it seems ironic since I love zombie movies, but face to face is a different thing, okay?
Oh yeah? Well, you're doing just fine now.
You know what I'm saying. It really isn't fair that nothing seems to scare you. Come on, if you're gonna laugh, don't do it to my face.
You don't like haunted houses, but you went in one anyway. 'Cause I wanted to. That means a lot to me. Thanks, Chihiro.
Well, don't think that's gonna be an everyday occurrence, okay?
I know.
Oh, I forgot. Here. It's only gonna get hotter throughout the summer, so I figured we could put dry ice in here. I think it'll help prevent you from decaying, and that way you can feel free to go outside and do stuff. And, you know, you can even go back to school and do all that, if you want. If it works the way I think it will, you can do whatever you feel like. You'll be able to act like a normal girl again.
Oh, Chihiro.
Yeah? What? Hey, what's the matter? Oh crap, I didn't do something wrong, did I?
Not at all. Nobody's ever done something so thoughtful for me. And I can't begin to tell you how happy it makes me. But you won't believe this. Apparently zombies aren't capable of producing tears even when they want to.
Really? You can't?
No, I can't.
Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry. I just thought you knew everything there was to know about zombies. But hold on. It just occurred to me that I'm the first zombie you've actually met.
That's right. There's plenty I don't know.
So this gives you the chance to learn from one. A real-life dead girl.
Rhea, I'm certain you imagine you've gained some form of freedom, but you're mistaken. It's nothing but a counterfeit freedom. You may have felt that your stringent upbringing was an infraction upon your individuality. But if you think you can simply obtain your freedom by absconding from your loving home, you're wrong. Forget this nonsense and come home to me. Come back. I will show you what it truly means to be free.
Not good. I should eat before it gets any worse.
Oh yeah, I should probably grab a bite to eat as well. You go ahead and start and I'll be right back, alright?
Oh, okay. I have to admit, I kind of miss eating regular food. It does sort of suck watching Chihiro eat anything he feels like. Who's the last thing I should complain about? I am dead after all. Obviously, things could be a lot worse.
Excuse me, miss. Rhea Sanka?
Oh, it is you! I was just thinking about you and here you are! Surely it can't be a coincidence. So, I guess it must be fate. house. That means you have time to hang out with moi. Excellent. I know a wonderful spot where we can relax, but it feels friendly, so we better get there fast. Oh my, you must be freezing cold in here. Your arm feels like it was carved from a block of ice.
No, it's normal.
Well, don't you worry. The place I have in mind is nice and hot. We'll warm you right back up.
Where are you taking me? Hold on! I didn't agree to go outside with you.
But it's so nice out. It's a bright and beautiful day. Let's grab a seat and soak up some sunlight while we talk. What do you say?
No, I'd rather not.
Come on, let's grab that open bench before someone steals it.
Look, I would just... I don't want to. I'm not a big fan of the sunlight, okay?
What? You must be joking. How could anyone possibly not love the sun? I mean, look at how gorgeous it is out here. Look! You have a lovely fair complexion, but you could use some more color in your cheeks.
She's still got that kid with her, but this could be our only chance.
She's by the exit. There aren't many witnesses.
It looks good to me. What do you think? Should we go?
Telling you, it feels amazing.
Let's make our move while we can. Execute. I'll deal with the obnoxious kid.
Make sure to keep the timing tight. 3, 2, 1.
It's go time.
What the... Where'd she go? She is freakishly powerful. Her old man sure as hell wasn't kidding about her mental limiters.
Help me! Somebody help me!
I can't even get her to budge! Damn it! Where the hell is she? That's her. I'm coming! Leah, are you okay? It's all right now, Leah.
I'm so scared! I just don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come to save me!
Well, looks like you did all the saving yourself. Except for the bench you killed. Man, how did you not dislocate your shoulders? It's like you got even stronger.
It was so scary, Chihiro! Those creeps picked me up and tried to kidnap me!
Are you still alive? I don't know.
You have any idea who they are?
None at all!
Don't tell me Yasutaka's in on it.
Guys, we don't have a choice. We gotta resort to plan B at this point.
Alright, why don't you tell me who you guys are? And why you tried to kidnap Rhea? Talk or I call the cops. Did you hear me? Start talking! You work for her father, don't you?
My deepest apologies.
Let me go!
We did as you asked and waited until your daughter was alone before we tried to apprehend her. It's just...
Well, to be perfectly frank, sir, she overpowered us and managed to get away. We had no other choice but to fall back on Plan B. How would you like us to proceed, Master Denichiro? Should we get rid of the boy and pursue Rhea again?
Actually, I'd like you to bring him to me.
As you wish, sir.
This works out perfectly. There is much he and I need to discuss. Isn't that right, Furuya? surprised me. I'll admit I was a little skeptical at first, him wanting to take responsibility for Rhea and all. But here he is, still sticking to it.
Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
He's always been so lazy and dependent, relying on you to take care of everything for him. And now he seems determined to protect her. It's like he's actually getting his act together. Huh? Hey, Mero. You would probably finish a lot faster if you didn't just keep sweeping the same spot. Well, I guess I'd better get going.
I've got a nice big dinner here for you.
But you make sure to fill your belly all nice and full.
I didn't think this would be so scary. How can you be scared? We're about to see an actual zombie. This is awesome. Oh man, here it comes. Open wide. You got a pet alligator, Miss Yamanochi?
I do indeed. Isn't she so cute?
Maybe.
Sorry, but I've got to ask. Why do you bring your pet alligator to school? I get worried about her being alone all day. You always hear news reports about alligators getting lost and getting found in sewers, you know? Well, that's only a small part of my reasoning. The simple truth is that I hate to spend even a single minute away from my sweet girl.
And so naturally, you stuff her inside a bag and try to hide her in the art room.
Yep. I hate waiting for the day to end, but it is so worth it when it finally does. Feeding her after school is my greatest comfort in life. She can be such a ravenous little monster.
We were wondering, have you not been feeling well lately? You look like you lost a lot of weight.
You can thank her for that too. I've been preparing liver for her dinner lately, but it started to look so darn delicious, I actually decided to share it with her. And it's really done a number on my stomach. How embarrassing. I assumed I could eat it like liver sashimi, but I guess that's what I get for carelessly eating raw meat. My stomach's been in such a state, I've hardly been able to eat. Excuse me.
Hey, Ichie, have they been reporting any more zombie sightings?
Nope.
That's too bad. Do you want to hear the crazy experience I had the other day? You know how I've got such a super sharp sense of smell?
Did I know that?
It happened yesterday on my way home from school. I smelled this really strange scent wafting down the street. I don't know how to properly describe it. I guess it was like the smell of a dead human body being boiled.
Whoa, back up.
Huh?
Miko, have you ever actually smelled a dead human body being boiled?
Where would I have ever smelled that? I just imagine that's what it smells like.
Okay, your imagination is much more disturbing than I thought it would be.
Pipe down. Just let her finish the story. Please. So I followed the smell to where it seemed like it was coming from. A small house covered in ivy. I decided to peek over the fence. And then I saw it.
Finally! About time this story started getting interesting.
And then what? Go on. Well, I just stood there, frozen from the shock. But then...
Excuse me, little girl. Can I help you with something?
Please don't kill me, Neighbor, please.
That has got to be the funniest thing I've ever heard. That is some wild imagination you've got on you. Smelling the soup and seeing the bones and thinking we're zombies.
I suppose this means we should find some zombie customers, huh?
What kind of soup smells like that?
My husband quit his job, and now he's working on opening up his own ramen shop. So he's been working tirelessly day and night, 7 days a week to concoct his very own recipe. Try it.
Fate has chosen you as my first patron, so you've got to give it a taste.
I know it smells, but I promise it's delicious.
Go on, just a little bite.
Sure. I took one bite. I couldn't even put down my chopsticks until it was gone. It smelled that bad, then it must have been tonkotsu style. Yeah! It was the first time I'd ever heard of this stuff. be living at our home with us for a few days now.
Huh? Are you serious?
What's the big deal?
Really? Sweet! I want to go see it.
Sure, but there isn't any guarantee she'll be at home. She might be out.
Then take a picture we can use as evidence. We can get it published and be famous.
You don't have much familiarity with the concept of privacy, do you?
Zombies don't deserve any damn privacy!
You may be right, but my family's home certainly does. Please understand there is a delicate business side to the temple.
Wait, did you just say that the zombie might be out? That doesn't sound very safe.
No, from what I can tell, she knows how to take care of herself all right.
Not her safety. Zombies attack people and eat their flesh, don't they?
No, the only thing I've seen her eat is hydrangea leaves, so I think she's a vegetarian.
Oh, what? That is like the exact opposite of a normal zombie.
Yeah, I guess that's her game plan to this whole zombie thing. She's kind of irritatingly obsessed with being a normal girl.
You're not making any sense here. Are you sure she's a zombie?
My brother swears that she is.
Him? The brother who wants to make out with a zombie? This is probably just some weirdo cosplay. How can you actually believe him?
There's no way this is for real. It's gotta be fake.
Whatevs. Okay, I've gotta get going. I need to buy some groceries.
Jeez! For a second there, I thought we might actually have a shot at fame. For real, your brother is in serious need of professional help. You really ought to tell your mom to get him a therapist or something.
Oh, hey, come on, Ichie. Mero doesn't have a...
Sorry.
No big deal. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I might as well mention that my mother is dead. I was so young when she passed away, I hardly got the chance to know her. So I don't even have fond memories of her to fall back on. Although, there is one memory of her that sticks out clearly in my head. Hello. And that memory...
Oh dear. Are you running a fever, darling? Will you look at me? How silly. I can't tell your temperature with this bandage on.
Her hand.
What's the problem? I just dropped by to borrow a stupid zombie DVD.
Fine, just hurry and pick one out, okay?
Geez, alright. It'd be nice to watch one together like we used to.
Whatever, just not today.
You've been kind of a jerk lately.
Huh?
Not like I care, though.
Why are you being so weird?
I'm not backing down without a fight, that's all.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Talking to you is like putting my brain in a blender.
Maybe your brain's just rotting. Like a zombie.
Whoa, you think?
Don't look so excited. I was only making a joke.
I know.
Chihiro thinks our dead mother is some kind of zombie Santa Claus. Good grief, why can't he just leave something normal for a change? There. Now that's a proper offering. Oh, hey Mero. Hello. Did you have a good day? Yeah, I just got home. Nice to see you, Lady Rhea. Is there something you're looking for in the cemetery? No, nothing in particular. Chihiro just had an unexpected guest drop in on him. So I thought I'd take a walk. I see. I don't know. I can't help but get a little worried sometimes. Your family's done so much for me. I feel like I must be such a burden. No. It's not like that at all. Oh, don't feel bad. I shouldn't have said anything. So what are you doing out here? You're visiting someone's grave? Just saying hello. To my mother. I didn't know. I'd been kind of was never around, but I never imagined that. I'm so impressed with you, Marrow. You take care of all the chores, don't you?
Yeah, it's been my job ever since I was only a little girl.
My parents always pampered me and didn't allow me to do anything. And you're already so independent and self-sufficient. I've got a lot of respect for you, Marrow.
Well, I wouldn't exactly bother with all of this if the guys in my family could just get their crap together.
Oh, I know! It would really mean a lot to me if you'd let me help you with all the chores from now on.
No, I can't let you do that. That's not right.
Why not? I'm staying here, so I should help. I know it sounds strange, but I actually want to do them. Well, is that alright? What do you think, Marrow?
Marrow, what do you think?
Oh, good! Oh no, is something wrong? Why are you holding your head down like that? You're all flushed. Are you running a fever? It's freezing. Oh, how silly of me. I keep forgetting I'm a zombie. I'll never be able to tell your temperature with my cold hands. I love you, Mama. Mama? No! I mean, just forget it. What? Hold on. Wait, Marrow! You forgot something.
Thank you, Lady Rhea. Sorry for freaking out.
There, you're all wrapped up. Can I help make you supper?
It was strange. I know why I called her that, but it's not like me. Regardless, I can't deny how I felt when it happened.
That's a zombie?
I didn't know they were so pretty.
This is proof, alright. It's a total fake.
I felt my mother's presence. From the zombie girl who lives with us.
I'm not here because I want to be.
That much is obvious. I'm Danichiro's wife, Mrs. Sanka, but you can call me Arya.
Oh, then you must be Rhea's mother.
And you must be the Faria boy I've heard so much about. You're the poor schmuck who got stuck babysitting her, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't really call it babysitting.
So, how far have you gotten with Little Miss Perfect?
Huh?
Surely you two have at least kissed by now. Have you made it to third base yet? On second thought, as repressed as that girl's been, I would bet she's positively insatiable, isn't she?
Whoa! I don't know what you're trying to say, but Rhea's not like that.
Oh, really? Well, that is a shame. I thought you would have sealed the deal by now. On the other hand, I can't say I blame you. I suppose it would be rather disconcerting to make out with a monster. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's a walking corpse, right? And if she's already started decaying, she must be letting off a pretty foul stench. Her skin's probably a mess, too.
Real funny, huh? Your own flesh and blood becoming a zombie?
Excuse me? What did you say? I'm afraid you're mistaken. I've never actually had any flesh and blood children of my own.
But you're Rhea's... I mean, well, aren't you?
No, I am not. I happen to be Danichiro Sanka's second wife. Shocking, isn't it? She is simply a product of his previous marriage. There's absolutely no blood relation between us whatsoever.
If that were true, she would have told me something about it.
I highly doubt that. The Sanka family is great at hiding their dirty little secrets. There are only a handful of people who know. I'm no good at keeping secrets, but I'm not related. In fact, I used to be one of their maids. Don't get any ideas. I don't want you thinking that I'm of humble origins or anything. In the years leading up to Rhea's birth, the Sanka family carefully handpicked each of their maids. You see, we weren't just the household help, we were potential marriage candidates for their precious heir. They analyzed our bloodlines, education, and cultural standing before we could even be considered for employment. There were many applicants, but very few made the cut. This might be the only room in the mansion that doesn't have a picture on the wall. In that case, I'll take this opportunity to display one of my own.
Since Danichiro was a boy, he's had a legion of maids throwing themselves at him in the hopes of one day joining his affluent family. Not much to their chagrin, he never showed any signs of attraction towards them. The Sanka family hired me as one of their household maids when Danichiro was a graduate student.
I hate to break it to you, but everything you went through to work here was a waste of time. The air isn't all that fond of women, if you know what I mean. You're going to languish here like the rest of us.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe he is fond of women, but he's simply not interested in any of you?
Why, you?
Perhaps I was overconfident, but I had never met a man I couldn't seduce.
You may enter. Did you know that I wanted more coffee?
You tend to go through it quickly when you're studying. I also brought a lap blanket for you.
And your name?
My name is Arya, sir. It wasn't long before he called me to his side more than the other maids. My persistence did little to sway his heart in my direction. Master Danichiro, good morning.
Right.
I began to wonder if the rumors I'd heard were true. Perhaps he wasn't interested in women after all. Then the situation was turned on its ear. In the name of social welfare, the Sanka family invited the disadvantaged and institutionalized to the mansion, and a fencing tournament was held in their honor. Naturally, Danichiro was one of the contestants.
Oh wow, the master's such a magnificent fencer!
Yeah, he looked amazing out there, didn't he?
C'était tout bon match.
Next time you'd better fight like you mean it. You don't have to throw the match to lose to me.
The Sanka family is a major contributor to an international fencing society. In fact, they're the primary sponsors. Therefore, it was decided the Sanka heir would always be the winner of the annual tournament. Unfortunately, Danichiro wasn't able to read between the lines, so the custom didn't sit well with him. When the tournament was over, the fencers lined up to thank their special guests for attending. That's when a young lady went up to Danichiro.
Excuse me? You dropped this.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I can tell you're disappointed about how your match played out. But you shouldn't mistreat your things. Not everyone is as fortunate as you are. If you're lucky enough to have nice things, you should take good care of them. Life can be full of trials, but don't let your frustration get the best of you. Just keep your chin up.
A few days later, Danichiro found that 15-year-old girl and asked for her hand in marriage. The Sanka family was shocked, of course, as were all the other maids who had served him in the hopes of winning his heart. Apparently, proper social standing meant nothing. He pushed us aside and chose that child to be his wife.
And let me guess, that girl was Rhea's real mother, wasn't she?
Sanka family fiercely opposed the marriage. They were determined to talk some sense into their befuddled heir. But Danichiro had made his decision, and there was nothing they could say to change his mind.
Her social status is an issue.
You are the Sanka family heir. You can't marry a girl from an unknown family.
In that case, I shall renounce my position as heir. By doing so, I'll be free to marry whomever I choose.
Please think about what you're saying, Danichiro. You're being ridiculous. You would abandon your own family to be with that cripple?
That cripple? You'd better watch your mouth from now on. I won't have anyone disrespecting her. I understand you're upset with my decision to forsake the Sanka family in the name of love. However, I will not tolerate anyone insulting my future wife in such a manner.
Once his relatives had been silenced, Danichiro went on to marry the girl. Unfortunately, she passed away soon after Rhea was born. Danichiro fell into a deep depression. He couldn't sleep or eat. I knew something had to be done or he would die. I did everything I could to bear him up, and gradually he began to recover. Danichiro rewarded my diligence by asking me to be his wife. I became more and more despondent as each of our wedding anniversaries passed. In all that time, Danichiro had yet to look upon me as his wife.
What does that mean exactly?
You're just as dumb as you look, aren't you? It means that he never made love to me. It didn't take me long to realize. The only reason he married me in the first place is because Rhea needed a mother. But she didn't. Her father was hands-on and did everything for his little girl. There was nothing for me to do but sit and watch them. I was always on the outside watching the two of them from a distance. I never felt as though I was a member of their family.
What is it now, Arya?
I was wondering if we could go on a vacation. Well, we never had a honeymoon, and we don't get to spend much time together. I thought it'd be nice.
Yes, it would be. Now that you mention it, I've always thought it would be good for Rhea to start traveling at an early age.
Wait, we have to take her along with us?
Well, of course, why wouldn't we?
Despite the evidence to the contrary, I honestly believed Danichiro had chosen me to be his second wife out of love.
Look at me, Daddy! Mama! I want a picture with you, me, and Daddy together.
That's fine with me. I believed Danichiro's love for Rhea was no different than the love any father would feel for his daughter. But I was wrong. Would you mind telling me why you've asked me here? I'm starting to get impatient. Well, answer me!
It's not my place, but I thought that I should give you some advice, Madam Arya. You're wasting your time trying to win Master Danichiro's affections. His heart already belongs to another.
What are you talking about?
I must ask that you not raise your voice, ma'am. I don't want the Master to hear.
Everybody thinks that vapid girl is my daughter, when in truth the sight of her makes my stomach turn.
As if her old man weren't bad enough, Rhea had to deal with this basket case too.
Well, now that you've heard my side of the story, you understand what a tragic life I've led. I haven't been touched in ages, but now that you're here, we can change that. Yeah, feels good, doesn't it? You can't get this kind of body heat from your dead girlfriend.
I'm real sorry about that, but I'm afraid I'm only interested in zombie girls.
What is it about that little bitch? She's not half the woman I am. Why won't anyone pay attention to me? How the hell did you get in here, kitty? Danichiro would die if he knew there was a cat in the mansion, but who cares? I could use a friend right now. Sweet kitty, you want to live with me?
That sweet kitty's a zombie too.
Someone get these troublemakers out of here! I will not have them playing with my emotions!
If I'm free to leave, I'd be happy to get out of here. I just need someone to untie me.
I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Master Denichiro is expecting you.
You think I care? Who the hell does your boss think he is, kidnapping me and holding me hostage? Huh? Being head of the Sanka family may give him more power than the general population. But no matter how powerful he is, he still isn't above the law. Thanks for helping me out. Hey, while you're at it, would you mind untying me?
Sorry, no can do.
Didn't think so.
Lucky you. I'll admit I'm jealous. He's asked that you spend time with him. He never asked me. I'm his wife, and yet he would rather spend time talking to you than to me.
Excuse me, could you please turn the air conditioner up as high as it'll go?
Sure thing. I didn't think it was all that warm out.
I just know those brutes were sent by Father. Who else would want to kidnap Chihiro? I've got to save him before it's too late. I'm sorry, sir, but could you go a little faster?
Whatever you say, miss. I'm starting to wonder if this girl even has cash on her.
Please wait here, Mr. Furuya.
Why do I have to wait? I thought Master Danichiro was expecting me.
Yes, he will be with you momentarily.
Huh? Hey, come back!
Stunning photographs myself.
Sick bastard.
I wish I could credit their beauty to my photography, but I had little to do with it. I'm inspired by my subject. Rhea is a dazzling light in a dark world, innocence personified. There is nothing that terrifies me more than the thought of losing her. But thanks to you, I had quite an epiphany. I had to lose her to realize how much her love means to me. I'm more determined than ever to protect her from cads like you. I'll prove that I'm the only man she needs. Thank you. I'm grateful. But you will pay for this.
I'm here to speak to my father!
Sorry, but I'm afraid you can't do that.
Master Denichiro is busy at the moment and has asked that he not be disturbed.
I couldn't care less if he's busy. I know he had Chiro kidnapped and brought here.
I don't know what to tell you, mistress.
I have an idea. Why don't you spend some quality time with us while you're waiting for the master?
Excuse me? Excuse me, Madam Aria? Mistress Rhea is in our care once again.
Oh,
Would you like to go see her?
why should I? Give me one good reason I should welcome that little bitch home.
What's going on? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
I apologize for being so rough with you.
We're simply following the orders given to us by the master.
In that case, I'll give you an order of my own. Take these shackles off me now!
Silly girl, don't you know the household staff only takes orders from the Sanka family heir?
It's hard to believe our demure mistress could turn into such a pushy young lady practically overnight.
Yeah, I think I liked her better the other way.
I don't see why we can't knock some sense into her as long as Master Donichiro never finds out about it.
Right, what he doesn't know won't hurt him, and we may never get the chance again.
Wait! What are you going to do to me? That's the cutest thing ever! Hey, I'm not some kind of doll for you to play dress up with, you know?
We've always wanted to see what you'd look like in one of our uniforms, Mistress Rhea.
You look just as cute as we thought you would.
You cowards! Why would you pull a stunt like this when I can't even defend myself? How could you be so cruel? She looks even cuter when she's angry, doesn't she?
What should we dress her up as next? A ninja? A stuffed animal?
Jeez, I so don't have time for this right now. Get your way. I've got a bad feeling. I hope he's okay. Chiro.
Something wrong. I thought I made myself clear. All you have to do is strike me once and you will be declared the victor.
It still doesn't seem fair. I don't know the last thing about fencing, and you're a pro.
I never said you had to fence. You may use whatever fighting style you feel most comfortable
I'm
with.
not comfortable with any of them. I'm not a fighter.
What kind of a man goes through life without ever learning how to defend himself and protect those he cares about? Do you honestly believe Rhea would be foolish enough to run off with a coward like you when she has a valiant protector in me?
You mean you really don't know how she feels about you? I know something you don't know, and I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't know if I can take much more of this. Her hyper cuteness is killing me.
I hope you've had your fun. Now would you let me go?
As we told you before, we're not allowed to take orders from anyone but the Sanka family heir.
I guess you're stuck here.
Can we put in the ninja outfit next?
Okay, as long as we can do the stuffed animal costume after that.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I thought we were gonna take turns.
Let's just play it by ear. Don't get your panties in the
Not wearing either of them. I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this.
This guy's painfully out of touch, isn't he?
Excuse me. Care to elaborate?
There's not much more to say except you are a poophead.
Poophead!
I'm just calling it like I see it, Pops. Deciding Rhea's future with the duel instead of taking her feelings into account is totally uncool in my book. It takes a special kind of self-righteous jerk to kidnap a guy just to get his point across. You must be pretty desperate, huh? And don't even get me started on the whole taking nude pics of your daughter on her birthday thing.
How in the hell do you know about that?
I've heard of some twisted things in my time, but your obsession with Rhea takes the cake. Can you really blame her for wanting to get as far away from a creepy old man like you as she possibly can?
Chiro.
In all seriousness, this isn't our decision to make. We could duel until we're blue in the face and it wouldn't change anything. In the end, all that matters is what Rhea wants. She's almost an adult, so she doesn't need anyone, especially not her overprotective father making decisions for her. It's her life, so let her live it. I think I've finally got you figured out. You say you want to protect Rhea, but what you really want is to control her. You know that's not normal, right? I gotta say, I was more than a little creeped out when Arya told me your obsession with her seemed to stem from the fact that you couldn't let go of the love you felt for her mother. So why don't you...
Sorry to interrupt. I simply couldn't take any more of your incessant chatter. How dare you accuse me of indecency? As the Sanka family heir, I have the power to erase your existence entirely. Isn't that right, Rhea?
What have you done? Whoa, the master ran him through.
I'm sorry it had to come to this, but that's what you get for not taking me seriously.
Your face.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
You thought I was a gunner, huh, Pops?
Are you okay?
Rhea, I'm sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Whoa, what's with that getup? Whoa! Talk about imaginated heaven. Or hell.
Who knew the zombie bunny girl would be way hotter than the zombie nurse?
The maze forced me to wear different costumes. Who cares about my dumb outfit? Aren't you in pain?
Verulia! How are you standing after I've impaled you?
Oh, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? I wish I could tell you, but I'm not sure myself. I suppose it could be because I'm worked up right now and my adrenaline is racing. Or maybe... that's it. Of course. I must have been infected when Rhea licked my wounds at the park. It seems she inadvertently infected me with her poison while disinfecting one of my wounds.
Oh no! What did I do to him?
My heart is still beating normally, so I obviously didn't receive a lethal dosage. Apparently, it was just enough to anesthetize any pain, and that can only mean one thing. I'm now what you'd call a half-zombie.
What? A zombie? Not you too. In that case, I'll cut off your head.
Father, you've done enough damage. Now stop! You've already dealt the finishing blow, so there's no need to continue. You had an unfair advantage against Chihiro. If you want to keep fighting, you'll have to take me on.
I don't want to fight you, Rhea. All I have ever wanted is to save you from your mysterious affliction. I'm determined to find a cure because I want you to live a long and happy life. Can't you see that I only want what's best for you? I've hired a team of doctors in America, and I've made arrangements for us to move there. If we surround ourselves with the greatest doctors and researchers from around the globe, they may be able, no, they will be able to find a cure for your disease. I have the money and power to ensure that you survive. A boy with limited resources and a 9th grade education could never do as much to save you.
You're right, Father. The thing is that I don't really want to be cured.
What do you mean? This isn't something we can simply ignore. This is life or death.
If finding a cure means that I have to move far away, I'll take my chances here. And even if it's only for a little while, I'd like to stay and spend whatever time that I may still have left with my best friend.
Rhea, I don't understand. Why? You would give up everything you have for a fleeting taste of freedom. But you're special. You're a beloved member of a dignified family.
Listening to you talk, it's like you barely know her, Pops.
What did you call me?
Rhea couldn't care less about being special like the rest of you.
stay home and make a list of what you want and I'll buy it for you. How's that sound? It's hard to believe Rhea's already in high school. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I don't want any low-life cats her age coming near her. She's spoken for. She will only be accepting one set of genes in her lifetime.
What is with you? Why can't you see? All she's ever wanted is to be a normal girl!
How could I be so blind? It's because of my controlling ways. That's why you died and left me. I pushed you away from me. It was my fault.
Now that's out of the way, I will admit there's one thing you said about me that I completely agree with. I realize I don't have the same resources that you do. And I'm well aware that there are many things I can't do on my own. That's why, when those things come up, I'd like us to be able to work together from now on. I don't want to lose Rhea because we can't see eye to eye.
Oh, Chihiro.
Tell me. Are you positive that you have no regrets, Rhea?
Yes, sir.
Very well then. Furuya. I have decided I shall leave my daughter in your care.
Are you being serious?
Do you really mean that?
However, this is a temporary agreement only to be recognized while I am overseas searching for a cure for Rhea's affliction. I am not ready to hand her over to you forever.
That sounds fair to me, sir.
One more thing. Just because she's in your care doesn't mean you have the right to deprive her of her chastity.
I swear I'd never do such a thing!
What did he say to you?
Oh, nothing. Definitely not what you're thinking. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I was worried this was gonna be the end. Thank goodness we worked it out. Rhea and I get to live together a little longer.
Chihiro! Are you alright? Please, answer me! No!
Would you care for a beverage, sir?
No, thank you.
I was so worried about you! Sorry, that probably hurt, huh?
What the hell? So much for never feeling pain again. Looks like the poison in my system's been used up and now I'm back to normal again. This totally blows!
Thankfully, Satsuki and I were here to stitch you up and nurse you back to health. You have miraculously come back to life. Hooray.
How can that be when I was never even dead?
I can't tell you how happy I am right now. It's just you lost so much blood that for a while I was worried we were going to lose you forever.
I hate to think I made you worry about me like that. Sorry, Rhea.
It's no big deal.
So what's with the nurse costume?
Huh? Oh, this? I wasn't going to wear it, but the maids convinced me because they thought you might like it. So be honest. Does it look okay on me?
Yeah, you bet it does! I love zombie nurses!
Just when I thought he couldn't get any creepier.
No way, Marco!
I was so worried about you, dummy! Meryl called. She said you'd been hurt, so I rushed over as fast as I could.
You know I'm injured, then why did you jump right on top of me?
Oh, sorry about that. Now quit giving me a hard time and tell me how this happened to you.
Well, you see...
It was all my fault. I mean, I'm not the one who hurt him, but he got into a fight because of me.
Chihiro loves zombie nurses.
Huh? You've got her wearing skimpy costumes, you sicko!
I'll have you know I had nothing to do with it.
But you think it's hot.
Well, yeah, of course I do. That was a dirty trick, Marrow!
As much as I hate to admit it, I'm afraid I'm the one responsible for getting Chihiro into this situation.
That isn't true, and you know it! What?
You're Rhea, right? Don't you think it's weird for a zombie to live near a temple?
Not really.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Ranko Soji, and I'm 1 year ahead of you at Sanka Academy.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Chihiro's older sister figure and fiancé. And I'm human. Are you surprised?
You know she's joking, right? She's just trying to get a rise out of you. Why the hell would you even say something like that to her when you know it's a bold-faced lie? Walk out!
A lie? Well, that's news to me, because you promised we'd get married back when we were in grade school.
Chihiro! What do you want now? When we grow up, will you be my fiancé? I don't even know what that means. Just say you'll do it, dummy! Yeah, alright, whatever you say.
How am I supposed to remember some stupid thing I said as a kid?
I was just kidding. I'm sorry if I freaked you out, Rhea. I always get a kick out of watching Chihiro squirm under pressure. It's pure comedy.
Hey! What happened to all those tears you were crying a minute ago?
As if I never cry over your lame ass.
Such a liar! Here's a news flash for you. I was just acting too.
You ain't winning any awards for that performance. Enough! Better tell me what went down or I'll have to noogie you.
I'm not saying a word until you let me out of this headlock.
Yeah, right, in your dreams.
I can tell by the look in her eyes.
Would you cut it out?
This Ranko girl. She's in love with him too.
I've just never heard of anyone eating hydrangea leaves for dinner.
There's no need to apologize. I understand.
When Grandpa goes cuckoo, just hold your arm out and he'll clothesline himself.
Okay.
Our quirkiness isn't going to scare you off, is it?
No, sir.
What have I gotten myself into? This is brutal. I can tell Dad and Mare were freaked out that Ray has been left in my care, but they're not going to say anything because they're too nice. I never realized it'd be so difficult to care for another person, especially a zombie. Hey.
What's up?
It's not much, but I'm afraid that this is the best I can do considering your current condition.
It's okay.
I just wish I could take you someplace nicer than this, you know?
No need to beat yourself up about it. I'm having a great time. When I was living at home, my father would never let me do things like this.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chihiro? Check it out! There's a fireworks show tomorrow night.
Yeah, they do that every year. I've never actually seen it, though.
But it's so pretty. I've only ever seen it from my window, but I've always wanted to see it up close. I think it would be thrilling to watch the fireworks explode overhead.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'd love to!
Well, it's not going to start until after dark, so... yeah, I guess it's okay.
Thanks, Chihiro. I don't want to ruin this opportunity, so I'll do everything in my power to keep my body from decaying before tomorrow night.
Calm down, it's not going to happen that been a bit. The only person I can turn to right now is Grandpa, but... How am I supposed to preserve Rhea's body and make sure she's enjoying herself?
Brother, why are you up at this hour?
Just checking on Grandpa.
I've been meaning to ask you. Do you know when Lady Rhea plans on returning to school?
Don't have a clue, but I don't think she's ready to go back just yet.
And may I ask why not?
Well, because she's got some health complications, okay?
I didn't notice that there was anything wrong with her.
It's not something you'd notice, but I'm telling you, on the inside she's a big mess.
If that's true, why'd she stop me on my way out this morning? Are you going to school? I'm so jealous, Marrow, she said. If she's ill, she could leave early or go every other day. There's no reason to keep her from going.
You've got a point, but I don't think it's a good idea.
So you're going to force Lady Rhea to stay at home from now on. Is that it?
It's not fair for me to keep her from going to school. In fact, it makes me no different than the father she despises. All she wants is to be treated like a normal girl. But that's a lot easier said than done when you're dealing with a zombie. As if Mother Nature was trying to echo my mood, the fireworks show was called off due to rain.
It was canceled, huh? I guess there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
It's not your fault, so why are you apologizing?
I just felt like it.
I don't get you sometimes. Chihiro? I know this is far-fetched, but if I'm still around next year, I would love to see it with you. We'll make it a date, okay?
You know, I still can't believe they canceled the fireworks. I'm pissed that I didn't get to hang out with a bevy of beauties and yukatas. As far as I'm concerned, that's a huge life experience for a red-blooded high schooler to miss out on because of a little rain. What do you think, Mogi?
I think this has less to do with yukatas and more with you being a horn dog.
Oh, give me a break. You know you were looking forward to it too, you little fink. It would have been nice to see him all dolled up. You agree with me, don't you, Furuya?
What are you talking about?
There are Sanka girls dressed in yukatas dancing around in your head right now.
No, because I'm not a perv.
Hey, wait up! Good morning, Chihiro.
What do you want, Wonko?
What's got your panties in a bunch?
I don't know, your presence.
Please don't tell me you and your lady friend are on the rocks already.
You really think I would tell you if I was?
Oh, come on! Why don't you tell me all about it and I'll try to ease your pain, you poor boy?
Gotta admit, I'm jealous.
Wow, you really will take it any way you can get it.
I suppose there's no denying it, is there?
You were gonna go watch the fireworks?
Yeah, Rhea was really looking forward to seeing it.
Oh. I was looking forward to seeing it too. In fact, I was hoping we could go together.
There's always next year.
Here's an idea. Why don't we all put on a fireworks show of our own?
Lady Rhea, I don't know if this is a good idea. Brother's gonna be upset when he finds out you've been helping me. Don't worry, I'm sure he won't mind. He doesn't want you exerting yourself.
How could a little sleeping hurt?
Uh-oh. I don't know. By breaking my broom, maybe?
I guess I don't know my own strength.
What are you two doing?
Hi, Chihiro. How was your day?
Brother, you're home awfully early.
Rhea, why are you outside cleaning in broad daylight? And with a broken broom, no less.
I was helping out with the chores. It shouldn't be a big deal because it's cloudy out. And besides, you worry too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Fine. Just be sure to get some rest later.
Yes, sir.
Seriously, you need to rest up because you don't want to miss the big fireworks show later tonight.
Wait, I thought it had been canceled.
Yeah, but we're having our own. I figured we could shoot off bottle rockets or something.
I prefer the dainty flame of a sparkler, but count me in.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, I guess that settles it. Wonko's gonna bring an extra yukata over, especially for you. She said she'll help you get ready. I know it's not the real deal, but it'll still be fun.
Miss Wonko's coming? You're right, that'll be a blast.
Yeah, there are fireworks. I'm gonna change. When she gets here, make sure she doesn't come barging in on me.
Well, I should go inside and start getting supper ready.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to clean this up for you?
Yes, but try not to break anything else. She's coming too. Neat.
anyways. Are you kids gonna shoot fireworks?
Yes, sir. We were all pretty bummed they got canceled, so we decided we should take matters into our own hands.
Perfect timing.
I thought you said Yukatas were tricky.
I can't figure him out, but Mero's a pro.
True, but it's taken years of wearing them daily to master the art.
So, where's Rhea?
She's upstairs. Rhea!
I'm not gonna hurt you when I tie the obi, am I?
Oh, no, I doubt I'll even feel it. In fact, I'd actually prefer it if you'd wrap me up nice and tight.
You got it.
May I ask you something? Have you and Chihiro always been this close?
You betcha. We've been friends since we were kids. It's funny because when I first met him, he annoyed the crap out of me. I'd never met an oddball like him before. But once I got to know him, I saw his good points. He may be weird, but he's a sweetheart.
I think so too.
He's not the type who's into fireworks or any outdoor activity, really. So I was surprised when he was on board. And that's when I realized he's doing it because he thinks it'll make you happy. I know he can be kind of weird, but when it comes down to it, he's a good guy. Once you get past the freaky stuff.
Considering my situation, that's easy.
All done! How's that feel? Do you think it's tight enough?
Yeah.
Wow, it's still so hard to believe.
What?
If I saw you on the street, I'd never think you were a living dead girl. Are you trying to pull a fast one on me?
No, I'm most definitely a zombie. I don't have a pulse or anything.
But other than that, you're just like a normal girl.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to look like this. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. My body has already started to decay. Wait! What are you doing?
You smell perfectly lovely to me. Kinda like hydrangeas. By the way, how are they working out for you? I'm sure it won't be long till Chihiro comes up with something better.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
Don't you worry, you're not going anywhere, Missy.
Oh, I'm not worried because I don't intend to stay.
Wait a minute, I thought you were going to be living here for good.
Unfortunately, that's still kinda up in the air. At least for now, anyway. Besides, I don't want to be rude and overstay my welcome. You know what I mean?
I get it, but if you left, I know Chihiro would miss you.
He would? I didn't think about that. Miss Wonko, there's something I've been dying to ask. Do you have feelings for Chihiro?
Yeah, I love him. How about you?
Who, me? I don't know. I mean, I think he's a nice guy and all.
Well, if that's the case, I assume you're cool with me keeping him to myself?
Fine with me. I know how much he means to you.
Come on, don't lie to me. I can tell you're just trying to be polite, Miss Sanka.
I may be a lot of things, but I'm not a liar.
You may think you're hiding your feelings, but you're like an open book. You know what this means. Now that you and I are rivals, we're going to be fighting over Chihiro.
But why? I don't see any reason for the two of us to fight when you're so much closer to him than I could ever be, Miss Wonko. The only reason he's even interested in me is because of his fascination with zombies.
Oh, for crying out loud! Why the hell are you holding back? You care about him, don't you? Then don't give up on him so easily. You gotta stay in the game to get the most out of life. You gotta live like you're dying.
Yeah, I get that. But I don't think that works if you're already dead.
I'm sorry. I'm no good at the mushy stuff. I don't think it really matters that we're in love with the same boy. We'll let him choose. That way we can go on being friends. But I'm not gonna give up on him. Got it? Just so you know, I don't think you should give up on him either.
Okay. kinda better than any big show. I've never held one before. Now that I think of it, I can't imagine sharing this experience with anyone other than you and your family. I'm sorry to bother you.
Don't be silly. You're always welcome.
May I ask what brings you to the mansion today, miss?
I've decided to go back to school, so I've come by to pick up some things I might need. Is that okay with you ladies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Go tell the madam.
Yes, I'll do that right away.
Decided to go back to school.
Yes, ma'am. I don't see any reason not to.
You've got some nerve if you think you can just waltz right back into Sanka Academy.
Let me guess, you've had me expelled from school?
Don't I wish. Danichiro made me promise that I wouldn't prevent you from attending. You're still enrolled there. For now, anyway.
Thanks, I appreciate it, Mother.
Don't be too grateful. You're going to be on your own. Don't approach me, don't call me, and don't ask me for money.
I can handle that.
Very well. If you've got what you need, hurry up and get out.
I'd be more than happy to.
Hey, are you alright?
I'm fine. I wanted to thank you, Chihiro, for letting me go back to school.
It's not like I can stop you.
But, you sure you're okay with it?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do.
I'm happy to hear that. It's funny, I don't think I'd have the right to call myself a normal girl unless I was going to school every day. I've actually started to miss it.
I guess you weren't really as happy as you let on.
I wouldn't say I was unhappy. More like unsatisfied, you know?
I know you're excited, but will you promise me that you'll be careful?
I promise.
Try to be as cautious about preserving your body as I am, okay?
I'll do my best.
Rhea?
What's up?
Can I be completely honest with you about something?
Of course you can.
If I had it my way, I'd keep you from going to school until I figure out how to preserve your body.
In that case, can I be completely honest with you too?
Sure.
I don't want to leave behind a legacy of regret. I don't know how much time I have left in this world, so I've got to make the most of every moment I've got. And that's why I have to live like I'm dying!
No point arguing, huh?
No, neither of us will win.
She's got a point. Why couldn't I see it? We don't see eye to eye. Everything that makes me happy only brings her down, and vice versa. I get it. It's not fair, but I get it. Remember that crazy idea I had? The one about fixing that coat I got you so you can put a bunch of dry ice in it? You don't have to wear it all day, just to school and back, but I bet it would help. If that works, you could even wear it in the summertime. So, does that sound good to you? But at that moment, I got the feeling. Rhea and I were sharing our happiness and sadness.